Goodness, how you guys doing? It is a lot of stuff that's going on social media right now between Remy Ma and Papoose. Yes, we have been waiting for this. Papoose have finally came out and told us every single thing we need to know. He confirms that he did put the pause on Remy Ma boyfriend or side boo. She was cheating on Papoose. Remy Ma is telling her side about how Papoose was taking her jewelry, pawning it, stealing it, getting money for it. Then Remy Ma started talking about Papoose kids that really got him in his feelings, rightfully so. Then he started talking about all that music. He said 95 or 98% of the music that Remy Ma has, guess what, y'all? He wrote it. Okay. Remy Ma, she can't even write. Man, when I tell you this has gotten really crazy, before I start, I want to say, hey, how you guys doing, party crashers? I would flick that fan, but I don't have it right now. So I do want to let you guys know this as well. I will be having the link up here so you guys can come up here and say what you guys have to say about it because I want to know what y'all think about this. All right, that type of stuff. Oh, you like the color? Ooh, let me suck it on in. Okay, y'all like the top? I done forgot I had this top on. Where did I go? I went to some place and everybody was just complimenting me. It was like, oh my God, you can't believe you wear that out there. You got confidence and stuff. I forgot I wore it. I was just going to give me a snack. But please don't hate on my chosen. Feel free to come up here and just say what you need to say in Remy my defense, okay? I'm team nobody, okay? I'm just gonna tell you how I feel about each person. I might stop and go. So I'm gonna bring it up here, the videos of Remy Ma, Papoose going back and forth, and they're still going back and forth. They have receipts, like Remy Ma is putting up paperwork proving Papoose is a liar. Papoose said, you can't trust Remy Ma, she's a liar as well. When I tell you these marriages is horrible, man, this is so gross. And to come to think, all this time, we thought they were the perfect marriage, the perfect idol, the perfect marriage goals. Come to find out, it's been a complete disaster. Papoose said he's just been trying to keep it low, low for her sake. He said, I want to make this private. And he said, I ain't never want to do this out here like she's doing. And it's sad out here in these streets, honey, all because he is moving on. All because he's moving on. And did you know Remy Ma, she was upset that Papoose knocked that dude out? Rightfully so. But he said, I told her, I warned Remy Ma. I told Remy Ma, I said, when I see him, it's on sight. It don't matter if we at the Coney Island, if we at Burger King, it don't matter. When I see him, it's on sight. And honey, he said he don't shake nobody in hand that's screeping with his wife. He gonna bust you out. And that's exactly what he did. He said Remy Ma was so mad that he did that she was like, I'm gonna destroy you, and telling Papoose that she's gonna take every career opportunity off the table for him, and he's gonna suffer for that. She was real pissed off. Ooh, I tell you, it's a lot. Nobody is perfect. Remember that. Well, Rita, when people think that your shit is perfect, you have the opportunity to come out here and say, listen, y'all, this shit is not perfect. Stop pushing out like it's perfect. That's all we're saying. Y'all doing TV shows, y'all making money like this and that. Stop it. And I think I've never been the one to uplift any celebrities because I don't see celebrities as something special like you all. Even if I do get some motivation by a music video or I get inspired by a speech, I thank you for that. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to put you on a pedestal. But I think that a lot of y'all do that. Okay. And y'all get y'all feelings hurt. I don't get my feelings hurt because I don't never put nobody on a pedestal. Okay. But let's continue on. I want to see what else you guys have to say about this. It says when you start your marital problems on social media, it's disrespectful and it's officially over. Yeah, it's been over. It's been over. I think that when you start bringing your marriage to reality shows and you're trying to make a money off of your marriage and your family lifestyle, I think that's room for doom. What you have between you and your person is sacred. keep it that way. Stop trying to monetize off of everything, getting money and selling your marriage and selling your family out for money gain. And it doesn't work. It is a curse. We have seen it time and time again. These people, they get on these reality shows talking about their marriages, Real House of Atlanta, all this hip hop stuff. They are doomsday. They get in these marriages, have these babies, break up. They be so nasty towards each other. And guess who's collecting the check over it? The big producers, the big directors. They don't care if you go up or down. It's good for business when you guys are blobbing like that, you know? And to me, that sounds like a Satan playground, you know? But I do have the videos up here. I'm going to put up here. I'm just looking in the comment section because you guys know I love to talk to y'all, okay? It says, well, I know Pap wrote her music. So boring. She pissed because he can never came back till late. He's gone. Well, do you blame him? I mean, she made a fool out of this man. She embarrassed him. She emasculated him in front of the whole world. And now he's moving on and she can't take it. Okay. But let's see what's going on here. Let me add this up. All right, so let's start off with Remy video. Shout out to all the content creators that have this. Ponda Potent, shout out to you. I don't know everybody, but shout out to all of y'all. Okay, I really appreciate it. All right, let's go here. Let me click. Can I click?
He want a son, right? He has a son. He has a son. He just doesn't like his son's sexual preference, so he acts like he doesn't have a son. He has a son. We have a son.
Ooh, girl, where the fan at? Where the fan at? Where that goddamn fan at? Where the fan at? Papoose son is a homosexual. They didn't say it, but what do y'all think? Is she trying to say his son is gay? Press 1 if he's trying to say the son is gay. Press 2 if I'm jumping. Papoose son is gay, and he's a homophobic father. You know, he's not like Dwayne. What's his name? He's not like Dwayne. You know, Dwayne, he has a trans daughter, and he is so proud of his trans daughter, and everybody give him hell for it in the Black community. But opposite, Papoose, he has a homosexual son, and he's ashamed of his son, and his son know it, clear Remy know it, and he act like he don't have a son, all because his son is a homosexual. And I'm sure that son is hurting so much inside. You know, that son is hurting so much inside. Versus Dwayne, trans daughter, she may be annoyed from the out noise, but she got so much love from her family. And that will go a longer way than Papoose son because his father is ashamed of him. And I'm sure he feels it and he's going to grow up with that. Ooh, did y'all hear about that? Huh. Let's keep on going on. I mean, she started right off the back with it, didn't she? Man.
Why? Why would you let somebody be talking crazy about your child's mom? Why? On a public platform, knowing that she's a very public figure. The gambling, the failures that you've had in your career, y'all, easy what? Like, stop. That man got an 820 credit score. Leave that man alone, okay? Leave him alone. Like, what? Ain't nobody stopping nothing. Nothing. Papoose. I ain't even asked about the money, the 35,000 that got ran up on my Amex. Why is my jewelry not in my jewelry box and it left out of here the last time you was here? And it's in a pawn shop in Long Island. Why? Buddy, I would like my jewelry. I would like it. Could you go pick up my jewelry from my...
So is she saying that he's stealing jewelry from her? Oh my God, Papoose, come on now. You're supposed to be the provider. What's really going on here?
Pawn shop? I don't know. Actually, my ex might be the least income making person that I've ever been with. Oh, great. I'm so nice. Look how nice I had this bagged up. I bought these bags off of Amazon. These are good bags.
Yeah, them look like some good bags. People are saying that she should have took. Let me put this up here. People are saying she should have kept Papoose son is gay off the internet. Do you guys agree? Press 1 if she shouldn't have said that. Press 2 if she had every right to say it. Because maybe she's saying, like, hey, I want to shame him because you are disgusting for treating your own son like that. You would disown your own son and make him feel horrible, and he have to live with that trauma. So maybe she just called him out because so many people do feel like Papoose is a hell of a guy. They feel like Papoose is, he's a great father. But how can you be a great father when you are ashamed of your own son? Okay, Magic Johnson ain't ashamed of his son, and all these other ones ain't ashamed of his son. They daughters and trans daughters and sons and shit like that. But he is. So I think she was just letting y'all know. And that was the first I've ever heard that. Thanks for letting me know, because I did have he was perfect until now. Okay, let's go.
And I packed it so nicely. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. And you're a user. And you over there playing with that girl. You over there playing with her.
Child, I done forgot to put the video up. Look, I'm over here sucking.
Ain't nobody stopping nothing. Nothing. Papoose. I ain't even asked about the money, the 35,000 that got ran up on my Amex. Why is my jewelry not in my jewelry box and it left out of here the last time you was here? And it's in a pawn shop in Long Island. Why? Buddy, I would like my jewelry. I would like it. Could you go pick up my jewelry from out of the pawn shop? I don't know. Actually, my ex might be the least income making person that I've ever been with. Oh, great! I'm so nice. Look how nice I had this bagged up. I bought these bags off of Amazon. These are good bags, and I packed it so nicely. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. And you're a user, and you over there playing with that girl. You over there playing with her. Don't let me start telling them how you've been trying to treat my daughter, because I don't want to be over there. Stop. I'm not pressed about nobody in the current come up. Papoose, you have my lawyer's information. If you can't afford to retain a lawyer, since your lawyer that the number you gave us has not been retained yet, I told you I'll pay for it. If somebody over there that loves you wants to pay for it, great. That will make me happy. He is a great support system. I'll never take that away from him. Don't nobody hold a purse or tie a shoe like a great support system. When I didn't want a manager anymore, when I didn't want somebody taking 20% out of my check and I still pay all the bills anymore, when I decided that I didn't like being guilt tripped. Oh, I was there when nobody else was there. That's the type of people that gets preyed on. When I had to fight baby mothers at mother-in-law's houses on Thanksgiving, I knew that girl wasn't lying. Infidelity didn't have nothing to do with our breakup. You know that. You know that. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm a mother. I'm with my daughter all the time. I don't just pick her up once a month, if that, and then run to social media and post it to make it seem like I'm the parent of the year. You were so wrapped up in the whole Black love thing. That was your thing. Every time your current come up says my name or does something that I feel is trying to attack me in any type of way, I'ma drag you. He not bring you saying he not bringing nothing to the net, but he's sitting there allowing someone else to bring it to the net. I look at it now, and I feel sorry for old girl. Like I feel sorry for her because I know the circles that's being ran and wrapped around over there. Like I couldn't take it anymore. I said, "Hey, this ain't what it is." I have told, I've told Papoose, I told them, why don't you tell this stuff? Why don't you tell your current come up? Let's be very, very clear. Very clear. I am not holding nobody. But speaking of courtside, Millie's is not my boyfriend. Like anybody that I sit next to or that I talk to or that I'm saying is not my boyfriend. I'm not in a relationship. I'm not pressed for no relationship. Like people who know a little bit about me, they know I don't really do social media. I just don't. That's not my thing. If I have something to say, I say. I don't even do subliminals. My at button works very well. Very, very, very well. You understand? If I want to at somebody, I'm the queen of finding, excuse me, you got so number. Let me get that. Hello. Like that's me. But it seems like whenever somebody has something they want to promote because nobody cares about what they're doing, otherwise, they turn this little thing on here and or they go sit on a platform with just enough traction, hoping that it forces me to cause some type of interaction. Never gonna do that. Never gonna do that. I'm not emotional. I'm actually really happy and really content. I'm actually probably the most content and the most at peace that I've been in my life in a really, really long time. Okay. I told my I told my friends because they like, Ram, just keep doing what you've been doing. Don't say nothing. Don't talk about no, 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 no. 2025, 2025. We're getting a little bit of the ORAM. I'm really the realest ninja people know. Really, like seriously. Because I'll take a hit. I'll take people saying this about me or saying that about me because I know the truth. And the people involved know the truth. I could get in front of this app and whatever and act like whatever, but you know what's really up. Like, really know what's up. Like, so stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I'm why we gotta do that? Better, you know what my thing is? I went on to YouTube today, like a little while ago, and I typed in my name. Bro, if you listen to YouTube, because my mom called me, she's like, I just want to make sure you're okay. You know, everyone keeps calling me. I said, Mama, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You know, they saying you're sick and that you're in a coma. And I said, what? Mom, first of all, I do believe if I was in a coma, they'd call you. I'm just assuming that. But these people, like, and this shit should be on there having tens of thousands of views. I'm sick. I'm not sick. I'm not sick. Like, I'm very healthy, actually. I'm the healthiest I've been in a long, like since I started my pescatarian and my Pilates and things like that. I'm good. You understand? I'm not sick. I'm definitely not in a coma, as you can see. Y'all don't see me courtside. Hee ha 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 ha. Do I look like I'm in a fucking coma? I'm not in a coma. But speaking of courtside, Millie's is not my boyfriend. Like anybody that I sit next to or that I talk to or that I'm saying is not my boyfriend. I'm not in a relationship. I'm not pressed for no relationship. Like I'm just not. I'm not like y'all have to stop. Y'all have to stop. You understand? I have to stop. And I be like, oh, people got common sense. They could just see people don't got common sense. I realize that. I swear, I promise you, go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. I'm in a coma. They got I don't know if it's AI or what, but I'm in the bed. I'm in the bed with all type of things hooked up to me. Like, what? What? I'm not in a coma. I'm great. You understand? But I see everybody's in my comments like, oh, what do you have to say about this? What do you have to say about? I don't have. As far as my personal life, I don't have to speak on my whoever I'm with is who I'm with. You understand? But unfortunately, due to circumstances, I can't just move how I want to. I'm not just gonna be moving around here knowing that there's paperwork that needs to be signed. Let's be very, very clear. Very clear. I am not holding nobody. Listen, I am not holding anybody. I'm not that girl. I'm not. I'm not the girl that's gonna hang on to somebody that doesn't want to be held on to. I'm not the girl that's gonna wait while you trying to finish whatever you doing. But that ain't me. It's that would never be me. I'm out. I'm out. What I did was use a tactic and a tool that I know how to get him out of here. I know what's gonna go. Because as long as y'all don't know what's going on, he gonna still sit up in here, walking through here, not paying shit, talking to me crazy, treating me crazy, doing this. He care about that image though. As soon as I did it, what he did, this is my new girlfriend. Oh my God, here we go. Come on, God. Yes. I have told, I've told Papoose. I told them, why don't you tell this stuff? Why don't you tell your current come up? Because that's what it is. Tell your current come up. Don't say nothing about me. Maybe not even say nothing about you until shit is what it is. I'm in here on my TVs. You know, me and my daughter, we have the same name. She looks at everything. I'm in here putting certain things in so that when she's scrolling through YouTube, certain things don't come up, and I gotta try to explain to her. Um, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing anything extra. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not trying to prove to nobody who I'm with or what I'm doing because that's 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 not what I do. That's not what I do. Like nobody shouldn't have any ill will towards me because I ain't do nothing to nobody. Nobody in the whole situation should have any ill will towards me. Nobody. I mean, oh, you're just mad. You're punching the air that my air. I've never breathed so freely in my life. Okay, I I couldn't take it anymore. I said, hey, this ain't what it is. We can't keep doing this. We talking about people being truthful. Truthful? The truth, you will probably literally like people will cry if they knew the truth. Like literally cry. Like cry, cry. I look at it now and I feel sorry for old girl. Like I feel sorry for her because I know the circles that's being ran and wrapped around over there. Like I would cry. I feel bad. I feel bad. Stop calling me. Stop calling me. Stop calling me. Stop calling me. Hello. Hello? Oh, I'm on live. I thought you was calling me to tell me to get off live. No, I'll call you back. How am I going outside? Because I'm not sitting here telling y'all everything that happened. That in a marriage,
If you've never been married, you understand? If you've never been married, you wouldn't understand the bond that's supposed to be between two people. You wouldn't understand that. You wouldn't understand. Um, hold on, what you saying? Listen, listen. I know what people care about. That man, he cares about what y'all think. I don't care about what y'all think. Like, not unfortunately, not trying to be funny. I appreciate my fans and people that are actually my fans and that love me. You understand? But I don't care what people think. Can't nobody with a revolving door on a coochie tell me I'm for the streets. I've been with the same man. I was with the same man for almost 20 years. Can't nobody tell me I'm for the street and make me feel some type of way? Are you crazy? Can't nobody tell me, oh, you fumbled it. It's so funny watching people like, you had a good husband. He's only had one wife. The only person that can tell y'all if he's a good husband or not. And when he was, I told y'all that. I told y'all. When she was cool, when she was like, when it was what I thought it was, I kept it a being. When it's not, when it wasn't, I ain't say nothing. I dealt with it. I dealt with it. I ain't never met a bitch. I've been waiting for somebody to just use a little bit of common sense. I ain't never met a female who has a perfect dude that takes care of her, helps her financially, emotionally, physically, is there for you, treats you like this wonderful thing, right? And you just say, you know what? I don't care. Fuck this whole shit. Who does that? Nobody. Nobody. Oh, everyone looks so much happier now. Girl, girl, man, don't nobody fall in love faster than somebody with nowhere to stay. The fuck? The fuck? I literally told him every time your current come up.
Time out. So Papoose, he wasn't a provider. Press 1 if he was a provider. Press 4 if he was not provider. Remy was the man in the relationship as the provider, but he said he wrote all your hits, Remy. But let's keep going on.
Says my name or does something that I feel is trying to attack me in any type of way, I'ma drag you. I'ma drag you. And I haven't even been dragging them. Bad enough, you got my daughter's mom out here looking crazy because you refuse to tell people, hey, me and Rem haven't even slept in the same bed since May 2022. You don't want to tell nobody that. You were so wrapped up in the whole black love thing. That was your thing. That was the only thing you had. And I realized that. And I respected that. You know what? I don't need to be out here telling people you ain't this and you ain't got this and you ain't doing this and you ain't that. Whoever get you, they'll see. They'll see. I seen one of these. She was like, she said there was others. Who are they? I want to know. Do your own homework. No. Well, why she out at me? Well, why she out at me? Because you loud. And I know he cares about his personal image and what people think. I needed that. I was being told, you want me out? You want me out? Call police. Call police. Call your brother. Call your brother. Like, what? I'm not calling nobody. I'm not calling nobody over here to try to get them. First of all, the people telling me to call, they got love for you. They look at you as family. Jason Lee, what? Nah. I'm tired of anybody that I sit next to. Oh, that's her new boyfriend. Oh, she's on boyfriend number 4. How the fuck I'm gonna have a boyfriend where I have a lawyer? I have a lawyer. She has been retained since last year. Because the original plan was like, you know what? You do what you want to do. I do what I want to do. We said we was gonna raise our daughter a certain way, you know. And we gonna figure out how to live in the same house and whatever. But then motherfuckers felt like they could control what I do, but do whatever they want to do. When niggas tried to do when it came to my event and make a fucking scene, if y'all really look back, this didn't come from me. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm a mother. I'm with my daughter all the time. I don't just pick her up once a month, if that, and then run the social media and post it to make it seem like I'm the parent of the year. I've seen my daughter more than 3 times this year. I see every day. She's here. Nobody's taking my phone. She's here. Okay.
Oh my goodness, I just gotta chime in. So Papoose, first of all, he don't pay no bills. Remy said she been trying to get him out the house and he won't leave, to the point where she had to call the cops on him or threaten, but she ain't want to put the black man back in jail. So she also said he is a deadbeat father. He haven't seen his daughter and I don't know how long, and he got a homosexual son that he's ashamed of. And I know people say, well, some people don't condone that lifestyle. Well, you don't have to condone the lifestyle to love your son and not be ashamed of him, to the point where he won't even tell people he got a son. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's come on, Remy.
I'm not, and let's be clear, nobody's scared of nobody. All of that tough talk, nobody. All that tells me that I'm coming at you way different than I come at anybody else. Like nobody, there should be no ill feelings at all. Especially in my advice. My advice was like, hey, if you move on with somebody and that person wants to be with you and y'all planning a family together and all that, you can't come and talk crazy to me. How? Your future kid possibly is going to be related to my kid. What you doing? Stop. You understand what I'm saying? There's no ill feelings on either side. And I'm not emotional. I'm not. I'm very calm. And when I call him, I'm like, yo, why don't you do this and this? We don't got to be like this. Bad enough, one day, my daughter's going to get older because my son is already grown. All of our other kids, I don't even know if they're my kids anymore because, all of our other kids, they're grown. They're the same age as your girl. They're the same age. DJ was born in 95. She was born in 96. So I know how to deal with people of this age. You understand? Like, I'll be like, damn, like, call me. Like, if you ever really want to have a hard time, I'm not even going to bash nobody. I'll tell you.
Hold up. Okay, so he got a child that's the same age as his girlfriend. If that's true, press 7. Do you think that's weird? Press 10. Or you feel like it's not weird? Press 20. His girlfriend is the same age as his son. Okay. Is this highly weird or what?
Truth. Somebody said, first of all, it's not about loving somebody, hating somebody, giving somebody, niggas got clout because of you. Listen, I know what I needed to do. There was no way. It's my house because I paid for it. All 1 million point three, whatever it was, I paid in cash with my name on it only. So yes, you understand? And if you're the one, I take care of the kid, I take care of it. So I stay here. You go, you move over here. You moved on. Great. I'm trying to understand what's the holdup. What's the holdup? Who's holding what up? Who's holding what up? I had my lawyer call, like, yo, we sent them the email, right? Yes. He gave his lawyer information. Yeah, you got it. You called them, right? What did she say? She said he hasn't retained her yet. If you don't go pay that lady, I said, okay, maybe it's not there. Maybe, hey, guess what? It could save both of us some money. We don't gotta have all our business out there. We don't have to do all of these things. I paid my lawyer already. Let's get a mediator. I don't want nothing. I'm not asking for child support, spousal support. I don't want no cars. I don't want no crib. I don't want nothing. I'm not giving nobody anything that there's neither. I'm lying. I did ask for my jury. I'm missing some jury. It's, I'm missing some jury. I've been asking for my jury back for a long time. For a long time. Oh, you play with police? You went to the police? I went to the police and filed a complaint about my missing jury that I have insurance on. Like what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Or you could just give it to me and then that'll be the end of that. Because when I asked, I said, like, yo, babe, like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Yo, basically, basically, I'm literally just saying, hey, that's it. It doesn't have to be nothing. It don't have to be nothing. I literally let people say that, oh, infidelity ain't have nothing to do with our breakup. You know that. You know that. Because guess what? I'm such a real one. I know the procedure when somebody goes to prison. I know the procedure. So it was never about infidelity. When I came home and no, I went straight through that phone immediately. I know what was up. When I had to fight baby mothers at mother-in-law's houses on Thanksgiving, I knew that girl wasn't lying about what she was saying was going on while I was saying. I knew she wasn't lying. I just was mad. I just was mad. I knew she wasn't lying though. If we keeping it a bean, I knew she wasn't lying. But what I don't like, I'm not saying nothing. I'm chilling. Well, I know he's telling you over there, right? Who called who babe? No. Nobody called nobody babe. Be clear. When did I say babe? Y'all don't even start on that. Basically, that's what I said. But y'all didn't know about the fights that I had to fight baby mothers on Thanksgiving, right? In niggas' houses. Y'all don't know about. I'm not no corny ass bitch. That's why. Oh, she's this. She's a narcissist. She's a cheater. She's a this. You saying he not bringing nothing to the net, but he's sitting there allowing someone else to bring it to the net. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. I have a problem with that. I'm trying to be amicable, and do mediation, do this. Now I don't care. Like haven't cared. I don't care. Like there's always gonna be some type of. I try to maintain some decorum, some level of respect. Like,
so if you guys don't understand what she's saying, this is what she's saying. She said, oh my goodness, y'all, she was okay for a minute. But when his girlfriend went on to the Breakfast Club a couple of days ago and her name was brought up and she spoke on her, she felt that Papoose should have had these conversations like, whatever you do, don't speak on Remy Ma. You know they're going to ask for it. Don't do it. Remy Ma feels like she does that shit on purpose because she has something coming up. That's the reason why she was on a Breakfast Club, to promote whatever she's promoting. And now, they're going to ask about Remy. So Remy felt like, don't use my name for your clout. And maybe old girl feel like, bitch, you can't tell me what to do and what not to do. You don't run me. Hell, if they ask me about you, I'm going to tell them how I feel about you. I'm not going to start no shit with it, but I'm going to say how I feel. Can't nobody whoop me. Hell. So I think that's how she felt about it. And Remy Ma, she just so upset that girl was speaking about her or on her. She didn't say nothing that bad, but who am I to say she didn't say nothing that bad? I mean, after all, Remy Ma has been talked about. This is her feelings. I felt like it wasn't that bad, but I'm not in that situation. So let's continue on. Ooh, Remy Ma talk so long.
how am I refusing to anything? I can literally right here call my lawyer right now. Call my lawyer right now. Right now. Right now. How am I refusing to sign something? You don't even got a lawyer and retainer. Oh, I just called my lawyer. I got a meeting with her on Saturday. What are y'all meeting for? Can I be there? And we can just have everything done? Like, what y'all talking about? Y'all talking about y'all, and y'all keep talking. I don't mess with people. I'm not gonna be with anybody because of what they have. I like people because of how they treat me. Okay. And if I'm with somebody, they treat me great. No, what y'all don't know what a downgrade is. A downgrade. Why? Because somebody not on who y'all think. Because I know bitches that fuck with niggas that's billionaires, and the nigga won't buy them a cup of soup. Okay, so be careful what a downgrade is. And even if the money shit, like you can only when people talk about how much money they got and how rich they are, and this, I just be laughing. You could only fool broke people to think that you got more money than what you have. Because people who really got it be looking at you like, stop, like please, just stop, like just stop. Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, no, nobody's realer than me. Like, nobody. Even this right here. I'm looking, oh, what is this? 4,300 people here. Because y'all want to hear what's going like, this is not, shouldn't even have to be here. When you been, I literally was with the same person from when I was in my 20s, 24, met them. I'm not going to say the second that I met them, like that's what, but 25, 26, absolutely. I got married when I was 27 years old. Okay. If anybody ran into niggas the other day when they were sad, it was because it was my anniversary. And I was trying to get things out. I looked like, yo, could we not go into another year of this? Could you just, and it has nothing to do, anybody's like, oh, you could just, I can just go and be like, here. But you know what that is? Addresses become public information. Certain issues and shit that happens that becomes public information. Why we got like why? Like I never thought in a million years, like, yo, all right, cool. Let's just say we do not be together one day. You the whole ops? Really? Really? I don't care. I don't care how old somebody is, 25, 35, 40. I don't care about none of that. None of that has anything to do with me. I just don't understand why when every time somebody has something to promote, talk about that. Talk about whatever your endeavor is that you have coming up. It's so easy. It is so the same publicist that y'all use to push stories out. That's the same publicist that before you walk into the room, you say, hey, anything about Ram, anything about this? I don't want to talk about that. That's it. It never happens. So when people are like, oh, they asked, you can say, don't talk about it. Because I would do that. If I didn't care, I'm like, I don't care what y'all ask me. I say what I want to say. I've been in on that before, but when you really don't care, you really not about. You think people don't be trying to ask me stuff? And I'll be like, what? You understand? Do you understand? I'm not walking around here parading anybody around or doing this and this and that with anybody because it's not done. It's not cool. It's not right. But like it's if you're wifey material, right? Let me cook for a minute, right? That's what's the true purpose? That's what you say. Let me cook for a minute, right? If you're wifey material, the person that wants you to be their wife will then disassociate themselves on every level from every other person that they're with and make you their wife. I know because I've been there before. You understand? They're not going to have you out here being called a side bitch, a mistress, or any of these other things, and making you think they're telling you the truth. And that what? Let me guess. I'm keeping my daughter away. I would never. And let be clear, I would never ever. My lawyer will tell you guys, I don't want full custody. The custody is joint down the middle. I ain't make her by myself. I paid for her to be here by myself because we did that IVF. I paid for it by myself, but I ain't make her by myself. You would think I'm gonna be stuck and trapped down and can't go nowhere and can't do nothing, can't do this. Like, come get her. Come pick her up. Yes, come on. Come on. Come on. Stop. King Riz, that's your name? King Riz. How you know? Where you getting that from? from what you've seen in the blogs, because I haven't been talking, because I'm not supposed to. Anybody that told a lie or anything was to protect me, the person who was supposed to protect me, the only thing that ever even was put out. I've been being threatened. I'll put out videos of you having sex. I'll put out video. Please get me lit. Get me.
Time out. What? Okay, she says that Papoose threatened her about putting out the videos. Is this another Diddy situation or what? Can Papoose sue him for a RICO? I'm just asking. I don't know. But it seemed like this threatening with the videos, it happened often. Remy Ma, what were you doing on the videos? Can y'all stop freaking on the videos? It can come back to haunt you. But she said Papoose got those videos of him and Remy Ma freaking off. Mm, 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 mm. They're having a freak off.
Please get me lit. Put out my sex tape. Please get me lit. Like what? You think that I was able to do everything I was because the box trash? It's not. You think my is it? Well, that's another thing I don't like. Oh, she was held down while she was in jail. I was who I was when I went to prison. My royalty check still came in. I gave power of attorney so that they could write checks and go on my account and do this. I was buying Christmas gifts, not just for my son, for 3 other children that I was still getting to know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, I was.
So
paying rent in a house that.
So she's talking about herself. She says y'all keep on telling that Papoose was laying down for her, but he could have left your butt. He could have really left you, Remy Ma. But she says that she was still the provider when she was locked up. She was still getting to know his kids when she was locked up and taking care of his kids when she was locked up. She was still getting checks. So it sounds like she's not grateful that he was still sticking around. So yeah.
I pay rent in at least 3 different apartments that I never seen a day in my life. And you know what I came home to? I have $1 when I came home. I loved though, and I was okay with that. Because I know me, I'm a hustler, I'm a grinder, I know I'm gonna get it. I always got it out the mud, I know I'm gonna get it. And I was okay with that. You know what? Sit back, let me do this. You understand? The people I love in hip hop, one executive in particular who I heard was doing this behind the scenes recently. Can't believe you. That was crazy. How you gonna be talking crazy like y'all ain't see me? Like y'all ain't see me taking 15, 20, 25,000 off of my fee to put it on that, or to put it on his fee. Raise Jace. When did somebody raise my son? What? My son lives with his father.
Okay, what? Can y'all please like the video? I forgot to say that. It's sad I gotta keep saying it. Can you guys please like this video? Make sure you guys like this video. Take the time out right now and like the video. I will continue to play Remy. And right after this, we do have to talk about Papoose, because Papoose have a video out where he is responding to Remy Ma. I'm talking to you guys nicely as I can because I really want you guys to like this video and make sure you subscribe. If you can subscribe, I know you can. Okay, let's go.
For a year or 2 while I was away, and with my mother, who the entire time I was sending the money from jail, sending boxes of sneakers, boxes of underclothes. Like, stop, don't ever play with me, y'all. Stop playing with me. I told you. And this is not, I'll be very clear. I'm not angry. I'm not upset. This is not an attack on this woman. his current comment, because that you when I went through, I have the police footage, the cam, when everything went left 2 days before my daughter's 6th birthday, of him trying to kick my window in because I was in that car with his phone like this. Sending every, because I don't go, I'm not a bitch that go through niggas' phones. You understand? My phone gets gone through all the time. Imagine remodeling your kitchen, spending about 150,000 by yourself, remodeling your kitchen. And the workers keep coming, you showing you little recording devices that was hidden everywhere. Like, what? What? I don't have to speak on what the fuck I'm doing. That's none of y'all. I never seen people so invested in what another woman or person is doing with their private parts. I don't speak on what that man is doing. I have an extensive list. But like I said, it was never infidelity because I knew what was up when I got locked up. I knew what it was. You know, I was so unbelievable that nobody could believe that motherfuckers held it down for 7, 8 years because it's unbelievable. That's why nobody could believe it. Because I'm not gonna be with somebody because they take care of me. I'm not because they can take care of me or because they have money or because they have fame. I'm going to be with the person that is good to me, that opens my door, that sees that I'm stressed out and going through something and goes and buys me a little bracelet that says, "You got this," engraved in it. Like, what? Y'all keep saying, but you cheated. Why? Because that's what the internet told y'all. Hmm? Hmm? Because I never correct. I didn't have to come on and tell y'all when me and my husband stopped sleeping in the same bed. I didn't have to come on here and tell. I'm not drunk. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'm not drunk. I'm not nothing. I just don't like what's going on. I literally watched 3 platforms come across. My mom is calling me like, yo, they saying you're in a coma. I said, Mommy, I'm not in a coma. Mommy. I'm not in a coma. I'm not sick. The Millies, that's who he is. The white boy, that should say he's a popular known rapper. We were at the Boston game, sitting next to each other. That's not my boyfriend. Cool as shit, man. Cool. That's not my boyfriend. Y'all know who I be with. Like, stop playing. Like, stop. I do not like the narrative. And in 2025, I'm not.
Hold on. See, Alan, I think she's talking about the AI videos, and let you guys know, a lot of older people, they watch these AI videos and they believe them. I have older people in my family. All they do is watch the AI videos and they believe the AI videos. That's why I was reacting to them too, because a lot of people like them, you know? But you guys told me to stop reacting to the AI videos. So I'm taking a break. Okay, but don't make me regret it. So make sure you guys like, share, subscribe here, and give me the support because I need the support. Okay. Yes. All right. So let's get back to the business.
Sit in the back, and allowing people to keep spinning these narratives and making it seem like they cool. It's not cool. I would have tagged both of them. One of them has me blocked, and the other one know what's up because I already called like, yo, didn't I tell you? Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Y'all keep saying, I don't give a fuck when nobody came on this app and said, what did I say? Because people get on this app all day and cap and make shit seem like it's something that is not. We know that for a fact. They post, you know, when people go out to dinner, they post a meal that looks like it's fancy in school. They never post that nasty shit that they cooked in their house. They don't post that. They don't post that. They post when they're in a nice hotel room. They don't post when they in them 3.5 stars. They post when they rental cars. They don't post when they in their Honda. You understand? You understand? It's cool. It is what it is. Very couple things that I want to get from out of this, that I need y'all to get from out of this. I'm not bitter. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. I'm not holding. Hold on, sorry. Hold on. Tell these people that I'm here. Please do not try to fucking cancel on me. Hold on. I'm not. I moved on. And when I woke up one day and got tired of taking care of people and protecting them and maintaining their image, that's when everybody was mad. That's when everybody was pissed off. That's when I didn't want a manager anymore, when I didn't want somebody taking 20% out of my check and I still pay all the bills anymore. When I when I decided that I didn't like being guilt tripped. Oh, I was there when nobody else was there. That's the type of people that gets preyed on. Hold on, Miss Jackson 780. I'm not butthurt. I'm the one that said, hey, please leave. Why are we doing this? Like, this doesn't make sense. Like, y'all believed me when I said, this is the most amazing person ever in the whole world. That's why y'all think that, because y'all didn't see it. I'm lying. I did stupid shit like, hey, look at my new truck. It's a push gift. I bought that. So I did do some shit to put the sauce on it. But that's what you're supposed to do when you love somebody and y'all in a relationship.
Ooh, you don't supposed to lie, Remy. Can y'all please stop lying when it's all good? I'm so sick and tired of Remy, her man, Halo, and DDG, Remy, Cardi B, and Offset. Y'all always faking it like y'all all the best of the best, and you just do it for the gram. We don't need to know. Y'all don't know none of my boyfriends. Hell, y'all don't know because I don't come out here and monitor. Well, maybe I should. Maybe I should not, right? Okay. Yeah, y'all don't know none of my hello. Keep your shit to yourself. But they trying to monetize off their relationship, just like that I'm mine. And what's her name? I forgot what her name is. Tiara. Talila. Some shit. She like a dancer, actor type of girl. Yeah, they all of y'all are some horrible situations, but let's keep going on. But she said that you know, it was not the best situation, but she did front. She did put 50 on 10. Why she did y'all don't need to put 50 on 10 to try to sell us a dream. Okay, that's not real. I think that you are being fake and phony to your fans. So stop and just keep it real. But y'all swear y'all so real, but you're not because you steady putting 50 on 10 on your relationships and your lifestyle. And it ain't all that. But let's go.
They see like they're bigger than what they are. You understand? You understand? But when that is then becomes an entitlement, and people start saying like, well, I was there when nobody else was there. Yeah and no. I did a lot. I did a lot. I did a lot. I did a lot. From there, it don't take much to fucking pay for shit. You understand? Where was me being? When was I this habitual? Was I a habitual cheater then? Was I a narcissist then? Stop. You know why, nigga? You know why motherfuckers stay down? Because I'm a real ass one. That's why they stayed. That's why they stayed. To this day, I'm still protecting stuff because I don't want my daughter. Bad enough, like I said, I'm gonna have to explain to my daughter why they talk about her mom crazy. Now I'm gonna have to explain why they talk about your dad crazy too. I still be holding secrets. Still. So because don't look crazy out here.
Okay, so people are giving us breaking news, and they are saying that Papoose just saying, I don't need y'all going nowhere because I'm gonna bring it up here in a minute. But breaking news, Papoose said that Remy Ma is a homosexual. Okay, now see, I don't know because now I'm reminded of that. Remember that video? I don't want to bring it up because I got a character that's a bard, right? So But I think some of y'all know the video. I'm not gonna say it, but it's a video, and they were saying that Nikki and Remy had a little thing going on. Okay, I guess when when Remy Ma, when she was in her rough stages, I mean, she had a transition, right? Okay, we all have transitions in life, right? But honey, I don't know. Do y'all think that Remy Ma is a homosexual? Press 1 if she's a homosexual. Press 2 if she's not. Then they said that Papoose is a homosexual. Ooh, man, when I tell you, listen, I hope y'all ready for Pride. I hope y'all gonna stand up for Donald Trump, all these homosexuals. How are so many homosexuals, but they not standing up for their rights, okay? I'm gonna need y'all to have the homosexual spirit next month when Trump shut it down, okay? Look, I can laugh about that shit, okay? Let me go on. Let me go on.
Stop. I'm asking you nicely to stop. Stop. Because when I start, y'all not gonna like it. You haven't. I swear to God, my friend just like, just girl, call the cops. I'm like, y'all, me? I'm like, I cannot call police. I can't. When niggas got me locked up, oh my God. It's like, good for you. But it is what it is. I had to literally sit here. I sit here and I'm like, damn, do I say something and protect my reputation? Or do I not say nothing and know I still got my integrity?
All right.
Because this shit right here.
Cam said she might be bisexual, but who cares? Let me tell you something, Cam. Okay, I support any bisexual. I support any homosexual. I support all of y'all to do what y'all do. Okay, I think everybody should have their rights. However, Cam, a lot of people cares. That is why the LGBT is on a chopping block right now, because so many people care and want to take their rights away. I mean, that's why, historically speaking, they have punished gay people. Who you mean? Who cares? Go to Nigeria. It's death. If you are gay, they catch you in the gay act in Nigeria, the motherland, Africa. That is a death penalty. A lot of these countries around the world, they will take you out of here. It's in the law. So a lot of people care. Let's not be ignorant and act like, shit don't stink, because when it hits your butt and you're like, God damn, what happened? You want to be aware of everything, Let's not play ignorant, but let's go.
This whole little shit, this should have you doing shit that's not even your character. That's not even your body. That's not my body. But how much you think somebody can take? Like, you really promote what you have coming out. I didn't crash out.
Oh, you crashed out. You crashed. No. What I did was use a tactic and a tool that I know how to get him out of here. I know what's gonna go. Because as long as y'all don't know what's going on, he gonna still sit up in here, walking through here, not paying shit, talking to me crazy, treating me crazy, doing this. He care about that image though. As soon as I did it, what he did, this is my new girlfriend. Oh my God, here we go. Come on, God. Yes. He's a great support system. I'll never take that away from him. Don't nobody hold a purse or tie a shoe like a great support system. Very entitled, very needy, very I don't even, you know what? I don't even know who he is today. Let me rephrase that. Because the person that I married in 2008, that's not who this is now. Now he's a wife. Listen, this is what I would like. Papoose, you have my lawyer's information. If you can't afford to retain a lawyer, since your lawyer that the number you gave us has not been retained yet, I told you I'll pay for it. If somebody over there that loves you wants to paper it, great. That will make me happy. Everything is signed and ready to go. I don't want nothing. I'm not even asking for child support. My daughter's school, her babysitter, her nanny, her gymnastics, her swimming, her dancing, her healthcare, her all of that. I take care of it like I've always done. I don't need anything. Stop making these people think that I'm stopping you or anybody from being happy. I want to be 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 able to walk out. I literally had somebody, I swear to you, somebody came up and was like, just stay strong, girl. I'm like, what's going on out here? Ain't nobody weak. Ain't nobody weak. I don't care who brought up what. It's nothing for you to be like, I don't want to talk about that. It's nothing to be like, so before you even start your shit, like, yeah, we not touching on that. Let's talk about what I have coming up. If that's really the case. I, everybody lit on their own accord now, right? Everybody on the blogs, everybody's in the, it's great. Everybody's so happy, right? Now everybody's talking all the time and with each other all the time. Bro, like what? Nobody owes me nothing, okay? And I don't owe anybody anything. I don't even owe y'all this. But my problem is I don't like anytime I stand. I literally seen, I had to call my publicist and be like, who's this guy in this picture? Because I know him, I see him all the time. And she's like, he's a journalist. He used to work with so and so. Like they literally said 100 and something thousand views on it. Remy's new boyfriend. I'm like, what? How do I have all of these new niggas? What? I'm not pressed about nobody in the current come up. I'm not. I actually, I swear to y'all, I sit here and I'm like, yo, this shit's so wrong because that was me. That was me. Nigga said that's the fake account. It probably is. That was me. I am so glad that is. Thank you. Thank you. Be happy. I want everybody to be happy. I'm not stopping anybody.
Damn, she talking a whole bunch, right? I want to say something, I can't because I'm trying to let her finish this it up. But I know one thing, Papoose, you better stay in this relationship with that boxer girl because that boxer girl is going to whoop your butt. And then she's going to get on the internet and she's going to tell all your business, Papoose. So, Papoose, I hope you're not using this boxer girl because Remy Ma is saying like you just using these girls. Like, you want to be taken care of. And there's nothing wrong with that if that's what you want to do. I'm not going to shame you for that, but a lot of people will shame you for that. But I'm not going to shame you for that, Papoose. If she likes taking care of you, so be it. That's your relationship. I don't care. But I'm just saying, I hope you know what you're doing because the girl that you're with, she seems like she is nothing to play with. And she would drag your ass and talk about you in these blogs if things go not the way they're supposed to go. So I'm just saying, treat her right. But let's hear what Remy got to say.
Doing anything. Okay? Nothing. Nothing at all. But if I ain't even gonna go there. Like, matter of fact, I'm gonna go there. There comes a time where you just get tired. And I realize nobody wants to hear the truth. Y'all, the lies are usually more entertaining. No one wants to hear the truth. I'll tell you what though. What sorry. I had to go check something. What's the publisher that I have? Because I have a book. I have a book coming. I have a book. They've been hounding me to do a movie, but I don't feel I tell them I don't feel like it's the end of my story yet. But we're gonna do a period piece. Nobody is but when I tell you I talk so nice. I try to talk and when I call, like, hey, I don't call from my kid phone or bullshit. None of that. I be chilling, 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 chilling. I'm good. Everybody on that side know what's really up. If I was crashing out and all bullshit, and I really start posting the evidence that I have and all the bullshit, y'all will be in Instagram. I'm telling you, y'all mind will be blown. My mind was blown. Okay, leave me alone. Leave them alone. I don't understand why y'all people keep asking. Don't ask about me. Nobody's doing nothing to me ever. Nobody's scared. I'm not being quiet because I'm ashamed. I didn't do anything wrong to anybody. And guess what? Y'all right. I'm never gonna be the victim. Ever. I will rather be the villain than the victim in any story. Anytime somebody put their hands on me, hands was put back on them. Anytime somebody violated me, I violated them back. Like, what the fuck? Once again, stop. That's all I'm asking y'all. Stop, okay? That's it. Anyway. And what? Bro, what money? What income? From where? What royalties? What concert? What bookings? The fuck? If y'all stop playing with me, I don't want no. How do I want something that is not there to want or to have? Like, what are y'all talking about? Y'all are crazy. Like, what? Y'all are nuts. Like, y'all are really fucking nuts. I am great. Fantastic. Y'all know how many years? How many years? Like, oh, people go look how, like, that bitch was sad. I was sad for years. I don't. What? Don't. I don't know that lady. Yeah. You don't. Who else you don't know? Ganjan gossip. Not bothered. This is addressing the bullshit. I'm sure that they're probably screen recording me right now, snipping it, posting it here. Make sure it be very clear. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. I'm tired of people saying I'm sick. I'm in a coma. I'm punching the air. I'm stopping them from moving on with their life. I'm trying to take some. Never, ever happened. Writes my rhymes. So who the fuck was writing my rhymes before I met him? When I was on lean back and conceited and meat and pun and all, like, what? Are you fucking dumb? Like, what? Sound fucking crazy. If everybody was so successful, right? Prior to me mentioning them or saying anything, go back and look. Go find me some posts on the Shade Room, on Hollywood Unlocked. Find me some interviews on these platforms before December. Before December. I'll wait. I'm not mad at it. Why the fuck? See, this is the part. Why would I want my kid father to be messed up? Nigga, if I got the bag or if I'm in position, I'm gonna make sure niggas, like, that's what I do. But that's what he preys on. When I sat back and looked at what is the similarities here? Me, this one, baby mom, this people with who father wasn't really present, people who don't get along with their mom like that, people whose family take advantage of us because we paying for everything and they just using us and we feel like it's the same thing. And then in comes the knight in shining armor. I got this. I'ma hold you down. You're beautiful. You're amazing. Don't ain't nobody gonna touch you while I'm here. Meanwhile, they're the ones taking the most. They're the ones doing the most. And you don't see it in the beginning because in the beginning it's just like, oh my God. I'm sure over there, don't.
Can we take a break and go to Papoose? I want to see what he got to say.
First and foremost, everybody who know me, let's keep it 100. Everybody who know me, you know I don't do this. I don't do none of this corniness. Can y'all hear me? All right, cool. Everybody who know me, y'all know my style. She came on here claiming that, oh, everybody, I don't do this. Yes, you do. This is exactly the only thing you do. You know what I mean? Normally, I wouldn't even entertain this, but the fact that you mentioned my children, I'm not letting that ride. Since this whole situation happened, everybody know I never said nothing. The only time I said something was the last time when she tried to clout chase with the whole fake thing she tried to put on Instagram before. But ever since this transpired, I never opened my mouth, never said nothing because that's not my style. And also, I would never want to disrespect her. You know what I mean? Actions speak way louder than words. Initially, when it transpired, which was 2022, when she started dealing with the lane. But that wasn't the first time I caught her cheating. I've caught her cheating numerous times since she's been home. With the lane, the reason, but hold on, let's get to the point. We're gonna get to the lane later. You had the audacity to mention my child, and you had the audacity to mention me not seeing my daughter, when ever since I left, she has not allowed me to see my daughter. She's been straight miserable. I'm gonna say it again. All men out there who ever been through this type of situation, you know how it gets when you're dealing with a miserable individual. She did not allow me to see my daughter since this first transpired at the end of last year. Blatantly, I went to pick my daughter up from school. When I went to pick my daughter up from school, Diamond was picking my daughter up because that's who has my daughter all the time. And that was one of the biggest issues I had with her because all my daughter know is mommy and daddy. She was raised with both parents. That's all she know from day one, since the womb. Our entire lives has been documented. What goes on with these celebrities is they like when y'all come on their page and y'all like their posts. They like when y'all spend y'all money on their concerts, on their music. They like when y'all make them rich. So y'all become fans and y'all follow the journey of these celebrities for years and years and years, right? As y'all follow the journey of these celebrities, you basically become a part of their life because you've been following them for 10 years, 15 years sometimes. You've been a fan of a celebrity or artist. But soon as something happens, the first thing they say to the fans is, you don't know me, right? Soon as something get out there bad that they don't want you to know about, the first thing they say is, oh, you don't know my life? Yes, they do. They know y'all know us very well. And the reason why I'm saying that is because don't allow none of these celebrities to fool you. When you hear a rumor that comes out, it's true. We are human, just like y'all, the audience, the supporters, the fans. So now you have a person here who life has been documented for decades through the fans watching us, seeing when she got incarcerated. Watch me visit her every day for a year straight. Watch me bring her 35 pounds of food a month. Watch me hold her down. Watch me in the courtroom getting into altercations with court officers over her. Witness when she came home. Witness me go build the anticipation for her to come out of prison. Had a different artist do a drop every single day. Oh, the queen is coming. The return of the queen, right? All the fans witnessed this. Witnessed her come home. Witnessed us have the big wedding ceremony. Followed our entire journey. Never trust a celebrity who erased their Instagram. You ever notice I never erased nothing on my page? All you gotta do is scroll down. The same page that she utilized today to lie for an hour straight and tell all these fabricated stories, the same page I created. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. We get back to that later. I went to pick my daughter up from school. There's a young lady who was picking my daughter up from school. And I notified her, hey, I called her, I said, hey, I'm coming to pick her up. I picked up my daughter, gave her a hug, gave her a kiss, and show things you do when you see your child. Embrace my child. And I had to go take care of something that day. So after I see my daughter, I just wanted to see her and hug her because everything had been going on. I hadn't seen her in a little while. After I left, I think the next day or next two went by. She contacted me. Hey, you haven't seen your daughter since New Year's. I said, excuse me? I just seen my daughter yesterday. I just picked her up from school. What are you talking about? She didn't even know that I seen my daughter. You know why? Because she's never there with my daughter. She is never there with my child. And it's crazy that you have the audacity to open your mouth and say that I haven't seen my daughter, not only due to the fact that you didn't allow me to see her, since I finally got tired of your lies, tired of your narcissism and moved on, but the fact that while you was running out here cheating with this lame, not only cheating with this lame, you allowed him to destroy your entire life. You talking this money talk. You use all of your money. And I want y'all to know this, because I know a lot of people, I don't want to come across as I'm upset. But you know what? I am upset. You know why I'm upset? Because you mentioned my children. You had the audacity to mention my children, and you had the audacity. Can y'all hear me? Because some people complaining about the audio. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Can you hear me now? If you can hear me, let me know. There's a few people saying they can't hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I'm not covering the mic. Y'all saying I'm covering the mic. I let it go now. It's good? Brooklyn Jad in here. Jad, can you hear me? All right, now, yes. Okay, cool. Like I said earlier, for those who just came on the live, everybody who know me, and I'm talking about speaking with my actions, I don't do this. I don't clout chase. I never come on social media talking about anything. Even when I got stabbed in my back, by the person that I moved mountains for, fought battles, did everything, was super loyal to, I still didn't slander you. I still didn't say nothing. I just kept it moving. But you had the audacity to mention my children. So since you want to mention my children, and that I can't let ride. A lot of people like, yo, Pat, that's not you. Don't entertain it. You know what I'm saying? People see through it. She's bitter. She's miserable. Yeah, that's a fact. But you mentioned my children, and that I'm not letting ride. So with that being said, you abandoned my child for months. For days at a time, knowing she had to go to school the next day, knowing I had to go to work the next day, since you want to get up on you and say, oh, you don't have a job. Because when I got the executive position at TuneCore initially, knowing I had to go to work the next day, knowing my daughter had to go to school, you stayed out with the lane. You stayed out with the lane. You want to talk, and you stayed out with the lane while your daughter was crying for you, tears. Also, she wanted to talk about all of this money talk and all of this and what I don't got and what I got. Since I met her, I have written 90% of the rhymes that came out of her mouth. And with me saying that, I want to say this to y'all. Anyone who has an iPhone, you know how iPhones work. When I was younger, I used to be able to write rhymes in my head, create rhymes in my head, and remember them. Just like that. As time.
Ooh, they long-winded. Shit, I can't get a word in to save my life. But he's talking about Remy Ma. He said that Remy Ma cheated on him. That's what he's talking about, betrayal. She backstabbed him. You know, she stabbed him in the back. I don't believe he's talking about literally. He's talking about figuratively. Okay, let's go.
I got a little older, I started to write rhymes in my email draft. Now, if you have an iPhone, you go in your email draft. If anybody come around me and we're in the flesh next to each other, I can type in any word from one of her songs and her entire rap will come up. The entire verse will come up. I never asked for a penny. I never asked for credit. She was my wife. I didn't want anything from her. I just wanted to see her win. Like I said, I have written 90% of the rhymes that came out of her mouth since I met her. Y'all said it. Y'all said it numerous times. Oh, we know that's Pep behind that pen. Did I ever agree with y'all? Did I ever put it out there? I never said I wrote her rhymes. I left it. I didn't need the credit. All I wanted her to do was win. Wrote the rhymes, did the contracts, security, the whole shit. So you fabricating these stories, and it's very weird that you're talking all of this money talk, but in your background, it's everything that I bought. All of the utilities are in my name. So all of this fabrication about, oh, he don't pay no bills, oh, he don't do this, he don't do that. If you analyze her life, the whole thing is about all of this money talk. Why? Because she wants y'all to think that she's this big shot. I don't need to come up here and perpetrate no fraud like I'm a big shot, like I'm this and I'm that. For the simple fact that I speak with my actions. You want to talk about black love? Anybody who follow me, they know I've always been pro-black and had knowledge of self since I was a teenager. So I've represented that since I came in the door before I even knew you. Okay? So don't ever talk about black love and what else she said? I gotta remember. So, first and foremost, very bipolar, very delusional. This is a person who will sit in front of you. She will post that live and she'll say later, I didn't do that. I wasn't on live. You'll be sitting there like, huh? She will say something to you and 10 minutes later say, I never said that. Very bipolar. And I don't want to talk bad about her, man. That's something that I never wanted to do. That's why when this took place, when she first got caught cheating with the lane, I brought it to her attention. I said, first of all, I couldn't even believe that she would stoop that low because he's such a cornball. Y'all see it, y'all say it yourself. I'm like, yo, there's no way it's this nigga. Because I'm trying to figure it out. Like, damn, who is this nigga? Because, we were living a normal, peaceful life, raising our child like we planned to, and she started to move real strange. So in the process of her moving strange, it became stranger and stranger, worse and worse. So I said, damn, I got to see what's going on. What the hell is going on? I started to do my research. As I did my research, I found out she was cheating with the lane. So once I find out, I brings it to her attention. I said, mind you, I didn't knock him out because he slept with my wife. Like I told y'all before, the reason I knocked him out was because he shook my hand and then slept with my wife. It's a difference. But let me tell y'all this. So I bring it to her attention that I found out that she's sleeping with the lane. She tells me, him? Why him? Why him out of all people? Not Goods, not Hitman. My word is my bond is my life. I should give my life before my word shall fail. This was her exact words. Him? Why would I deal with him? I said, Rem, I know you're dealing with the lane. I know it. First and foremost, how I first fell on my radar that she was cheating with the nigga, he was running his mouth and it came back to me. They said, yo, Pat, this nigga out here telling niggas he fucking your wife. I said, word. So I did a little bit more research, connect a couple more dots. I finds out. She tells me this. Okay, I finds out. Mind you, it's not the first time she cheated. You know what I mean? I continued the marriage because I live by my wedding vow. I try to live by my wedding vows. Richer for poor, sicker for health, sickness and health, you know what I'm saying? Better for worse is death to us part. So you try to work through things. Anybody out there?
Hold on now. Now, through health. Now, when you're cheating on your spouse, that is a health hazard, right? Press one if your husband or wife is cheating on you. Is that a health hazard? Press one if it is. Press nine if it's not. But I guess, he's for the marriage, you know.
Married, y'all understand. So I found out she cheating with the lame. I bring it to her attention. Of course, we have an altercation, like basically argument back and forth or whatever transpired, right? Okay. She decides, and I decide that we're going to go to therapy, but she brings it to my attention, to be honest. She said, I think we should do therapy. I said, okay. Even though I'm private and I don't like to speak to people about my personal business, that was a very, very difficult thing for me to do. But I said, you know what? Let's do the therapy. We go to the therapist. The therapist's first question is, do you guys want a divorce or do y'all want to work it out? Me and her both said we want to work it out. So when she comes on live and say, we haven't slept in the bed since 2022, and to make it seem like and fabricate a story like we had some agreement, you such a liar. There was no agreement. When I found out you was with the lame, you denied it. You shitted on him. Basically said, yo, why would I be with him? Why do you think I would be with him? And then you wanted to go to therapy. So check it out now. Check it out. So when we go to therapy, the therapist says, do y'all want to get a divorce or do y'all want to work it out? Me and her both said we want to work it out. I'm going to be honest. Because honestly, I didn't want to not live under the same roof as my 5-year-old. I love all my kids the same, but when you have children, and everyone knows that about me. Everybody who know me, y'all know my character. Y'all know her character. Very rude, very disrespectful, not just to me, to everyone. But that speaks volumes. I didn't want to we planned to raise her with both parents. That was the plan. So I did not want to not live under the same roof with my little girl. I was there from the moment she came out of the womb, and I intended, and I always told her, I want to be there to the moment we take her to her prom. So when she graduates high school, college, get her degrees, I want to be there to take my daughter to her prom. And I told her that. So I never wanted to leave from under the roof of my baby. That's why I stayed around for this nonsense. And I don't want to go away from the point. Okay, so we did the therapy. The therapist gave us that.
Do not stay around for no baby, okay? Do not stay around for no prom. You can take her to prom and still go off and live a healthy life. Babies and kids, they're not stupid. They can feel the energy going around that house is toxic. And then you cause one another to take out one another, or you sue another on a RICO charge, and all this stuff. Now, who's pressing who? Man, I tell you, but let's keep on going. But I would never give advice. Stay around in a marriage. It's detrimental to your spirit, to the other person's spirit. The kid senses it. They're not stupid. They're not slow. Okay. They're human beings. But let's go.
We both said we want to work it out. She said, this is the plan. I'm going to give y'all a plan to work it out. She said, Pat, because like I told y'all previously, once I seen that she was cheating, like she was moving real strange, I'm talking about leaving for hours at a time. Every time I questioned it, it was a lie, just strange behavior. So once I noticed that she was moving strange, I started to do my research. So the therapist said, because she told the therapist, mind you, she got all these lies to y'all about me. The only thing she told the therapist was, oh, he doesn't trust me. He's going to keep looking behind me and trying to, find out what I'm doing. But the only reason why I was looking behind her is because she was moving strange. So I agreed to, not show distrust or whatever. And the therapist told her, Remy, since you're saying that it's only business with this dude moving forward, but y'all have a last event coming up, After this event, you're going to cut all ties with this individual. This is what the therapist said. She said, Pat, because I told Rem back then, before I even clipped him, I said, when I catch son, I'm putting him down.
Could y'all be with somebody that cheat on y'all? Press 1 if you could be with somebody that cheats on you. Press 7 if you can't be with nobody cheat on you. No, if I love you and I like you, I cannot deal with you betraying me like that. I ain't gonna never forgive you because I don't forgive, okay? And I'm gonna want revenge for you hurting me. So your best bet is to leave me alone. When you cheat, your best bet is just to break up with me, okay? And tell me afterwards you was cheating. Okay? Shit. Don't let me find out, okay? Don't let me find out you cheating on me. Hell, okay? Now, if I cheat on you, that's a different story, okay? If I cheat on you, yes, I want you to take me back. I'm a hypocrite, okay? And I'm full accountable for that, okay? But let's go.
I'm putting him down. He violated, you know what I'm saying? And what I noticed when I found out, I noticed that every time me and her stepped out and made an appearance, he'd go post on his gram, do little sucker shit. He'd go make a post on his story about us. So I'm watching this. Mind you, y'all, I'm not saying nothing the whole time. I know this nigga sleeping with my wife, but I ain't saying nothing. Feel me? I'm like, I'm gonna be quiet. I ain't saying nothing. Son doing sucker shit on the gram. That's cool. I ain't paying that no mind. We go to therapy. The therapist come up with the plan. We put the plan together. The therapist said she has this event coming up at Sony Hall, which was the battle between him and Hitman. She said, you can go to the event, right? But don't knock him. Don't do nothing to this individual. She said, I said, I'm gonna go to the event. I'm gonna fall back. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do nothing. After the event, she's supposed to leave the dude alone, right? I go to the hold on a second, man. Give me 1 second. I don't know what I'm gonna do. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second, y'all.
Stevie said, take me back just like I took you back and you didn't even know I knew. Stevie, if I cheat, you better make me know it. You better make me feel bad about that shit, Stevie. Because if you don't make me know it, I'm going to act like I ain't never did no shit. And I'm going to move accordingly. Okay? You better make me know it. You better put some receipts on that shit so I can humble myself. But if you don't make me know it, I'm going to move. I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't never cheat on you, nigga. I've loved you. I'm going to play it up. Hell. And I'm really going to forget, to be honest with you. So that's not going to work.
1 second, y'all. Okay, back to the subject of the matter. So I go to the event. It's the battle with him and Hitman. Everybody there. Everybody remember that event. Y'all notice I never came on the stage, right? Never came on the stage, stayed in the crowd, fell back. Watched the entire little week battle, whatever, you know what I'm saying? On his behalf, because he trashed. Watch him do his little trash battle. You know what I'm saying? So as I'm watching it, I never did nothing. When we left the battle, I went home with my daughter. She went home with the lame. Went home with the lame. Okay. She came home.
Where can I find a papoose? Huh? I need a papoose in my life. Man, if that was one of my mans, if I ever left and disrespected my man to go off with another man, honey, he would have did me worse than Diddy did Cassie. It ain't nothing left. He would have did me worse than Diddy did Cassie. Okay? None of my mans, they don't play that shit. Okay? I done told you one of them then dragged me outside the club, hell, and locked me out. And what he do? He dragged me outside the club, and he took me to his spot, and he locked the doors, and I couldn't leave because he went to church the next day. Isn't that crazy? He was a Christian. Okay. I'm always in a relationship with Christians and Muslims, right? Ain't that ironic? But I love them. I love them. Go ahead. Let me keep going.
With the lane, stayed out all night, came home probably like the next morning. When she came home, after that, the baby is there. I ain't tripped. Kept it moving, kept raising my daughter, kept it pushing. Couple days go by, things a little peaceful around the crib. I reach out to the therapist, let her know what transpired. We went to the event, everything was everything. After those couple days, me, her, and my daughter, we all sleep in the same room. We go to bed. I'm saying it's bedtime. We sleep together in the same bed every night. As we're sleeping in the bed, I fall asleep. My daughter's in the middle of us. So it's two beds in our room now at this time because she started doing weird things around the crib or whatever. So me, her, and my daughter in the same bed. It's another bed over there. I wake up. It's just me and my daughter in the bed. So I get up. I see her in the other bed. So I go over to the other bed. And as I go to the other bed, I notice that her phone is on. When I pick up the phone, I see the lame on the phone. You know what I'm saying? I said, okay. She on the phone with the lame. So after that, I woke her up. Hey, what's going on? This is what you doing in here? This is what we doing? She started lying again, fabricating, this, that, and the third. Long story short, she kept cheating with the lame. Okay, move forward from that.
Ain't no long story, ain't no continuation. I mean, it take me one time for a person to cheat on me and I'm out, even though I'm a hypocrite. It don't matter. Hell, no. Okay. But people are saying he stayed because he was the wife in a relationship. He didn't have no money and he depended on Remy Ma money. Remy Ma is saying that is why he's with the boxer girl, because she is taking care of him financially. So that is what he's into. So that is why he would stay. Okay. Could I be with a man? Could I have a man around here and I'm paying and he allowed me to cheat on him? I don't know. I gotta think about that shit. Okay. Say for instance, I'm a big billionaire like a Rihanna, and I got a man. Okay, he's gonna be faithful, but I can cheat. You know? I mean, why won't I just be by myself? Why do I need to have him? That's what I'm thinking. Why do I need? Okay, maybe I get lonely at night. Well, why can't I just get the dudes that I call? Come on, nigga, hold me. I know you want to spend a night, cause they stay wanting to spend a night, honey. I don't let these niggas spend a night. They want to spend a night so bad. Can I spend a night? No. Why can't they spend a night? Because I don't like another man using my water and my shower and they not paying my water bill. I don't like a man using my electricity. Ain't paying no electricity bill. I'm selfish. I am very selfish. So no, I don't. And then I don't want him taking a shit in my place. No. I don't want a man to get too comfortable with me, like if I'm just dating and shit, and I don't want to get too comfortable with him. I like you not feeling that comfortable with me. I don't want you to be your truthful self. I know that sounds crazy to y'all, because y'all all about be truthful. I'm not into that shit. You know what I mean? I don't want to be all my truthful self. I don't want you to see me at my worst. Hell no. I want you to see me when I feel like I want you to see me and my confidence. They be like, it don't matter. I don't care. You know, you don't gotta have the wig on. Look, you don't gotta have this on. Nigga, I'm not doing it for you. It's for me. You know, I want to be presentable because that's my standards and that's just how I get down for my comfortability. It has nothing to do with you. Okay. I am over that stage of wanting a man's validation. Well, maybe not. Maybe just him. It's just certain ones. Like it may be certain men's that be like, damn, I want his stamp of approval. Really. But not all, most men, I don't want their stamp of approval. But it's probably a few, you know. I want to climb that ladder. But that's besides the point. Let me continue on because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm a Libra. Libra. Hey. Don't know what that means, but that's what it is. Okay. Why not be honest and end it? Respect the marriage, leave with dignity. And the so-called, well, they're saying that if somebody want to be in a situation and they're getting taken care of, they may allow someone to cheat on them to get certain benefits. So they're just not going to do that, but they will complain about it. And he said he did not want to complain about this. The only reason why he's bringing it up because she came for his kids. She said he don't see his daughter, and she said that his son is a homosexual, and he is ashamed of his homosexual son. Now he ain't speak on that, but I think that really bothered him. But he ain't speak on it. Why is somebody calling me? What? I hope y'all don't see the person that's calling me right now. Ooh. Okay, y'all can't catch that tea. I don't know if you guys can you guys hear me? Because somebody is calling me and I don't want to pick it up. Can you guys hear that? I hope he don't keep calling me. I hope he don't keep calling me. Can you guys hear it? Okay, it went off. Okay. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all see a name pop up? Did a name pop up? Y'all didn't catch the T. Okay, yes, it's clear. Okay. Y'all didn't catch that T. Because you know, I do all my recordings on my cell phone. Okay. I don't use no cameras. Hell no. You know? Okay, good. Y'all didn't catch no T. Okay. You ain't never gonna catch no T on me, baby, unless I want you to catch some T. Okay. Hell yeah. You need to learn from the best to do it, baby. Okay. Shit. Let me shut the fuck up just in case somebody try to pull my card, right? I don't know. But yeah. I already saw the name. What's the name? What's the name? Tell me. Make me know it. What's the name? What's the name? I want you to tell me. He talking about he saw the name. Okay, let's play the video. Thank you.
Battle comes up. Another battle comes up. The lane not on the card. He's not on the card. It's just another event. But mind you, like I told y'all previously, I'm there for my daughter. I'm there being the father. I'm not going to allow this situation to take me away from my child. So what I did was kept raising my daughter. Even though I know that she's a narcissist, very contradictory, very bipolar, I said, you know what? I'm going to keep raising my daughter. I'm not going to let this situation to remove me from under the roof of my child. I kept raising my daughter, take my daughter to school every single day, doing everything a father's supposed to do. In the process of me raising my daughter, another event is coming up later on down the line. The name is not on the card. Okay. She has the event. I'm going to the event because I go to all the events. I'm going to the event, but I'm hoping the lane ain't there. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to have to really put my hands on them. Cool. I'm getting dressed. She leaves. They start the event. I'm still at the crib. I get dressed. I go to matter of fact, I can't even put that out there. Anyway, let me just say this. I found out the lane was there. I said, she got to be kidding me, man. I done told you I'm going to put this nigga down and you bring him to the event. I done told you numerous times, when I catch this nigga, I'm going to put him down. Mind you, I finds out she got an apartment 40 minutes away from our crib where she lays up with the lane, leaves and says she's going to work, leaves, say she's going to do this and do that, but she goes to the crib. I've been there. I can actually give y'all the address. So she got this. She got another crib, and shout the. I don't even want to put this nigga under the bus, man. But this another individual who was married and got a crib not too far from the home of his family. But I ain't gonna put him out there. But she did the same thing, which was weirdo shit. So anyway, I go to the event. Now I already know I'm coming there. I'm putting this nigga down. I'm gonna be honest with you. Truthfully, I really wanted to really hurt him. But I decided at the last minute, I said, you know what? I'm gonna just put my hands on this nigga. I get to the
I can't hear him. Okay, something happened with the audio. So I think Remy Ma came back. I can't hear her either.
Don't call women bitches. Be like, this female and this woman. I'm just so upset. He's so respectful to women. Look at his mom. So good to his kids. And speak while people talking to you. You reading comments. You can't keep up with them if you do that, right? I'll wait. Because I've been sitting by my phone all fucking day because I know you can't take the L. You can't take the public people not on your dick. You can't take that, right? Every time you come up, mentions me, says anything, or do anything that I don't like, every time your current come up situation, I'ma drag you. And every time you bring your little girly self on here and saying something, I'ma drag you. Every time, Willie. I'm gonna drag you every time, Willie. Every time. I was just trying to get back with you yesterday. Get back with what? Get back with what? Why the fuck would I be trying to get back with you, sir? Stop lying to these people. Did y'all look at the date on that file? Oh, it's so easy to file. He filed that today. He filed this today. Who gave you the money? They gave you the money. You should be thankful. Look at me doing you favors again. I got y'all lit. All the blogs pick y'all up. You can use all my perks, all my front row perks, all my jewelry perks, all my jacket perks. Y'all lit. I got y'all lit. And look at me again, still doing you favors. I got your lawyer retained. Look at him. Look at him over there. Emotional. You're an emotional creature. Men are emotional creatures. You know, I have no ill will towards you, Papoose. Men are just emotional creatures. You over there on your little Instagram page where I helped you get all your little followers. Oh, I was trying to get back. Would y'all like to see my messages from yesterday? Here's my phone right here. Would y'all like to see my messages from yesterday? Let's go to my messages. Let's go. Let's flip this real quick. This is my messages. Look what he saved as. Bozo. Let's scroll down. Let's go to yesterday. This is yesterday. Let's go up. Look at him being my friend. Sending me pictures of the baby. My daughter's asleep. This is Tuesday. My daughter's asleep at 11:18. My daughter's asleep. She's asleep. This she's asleep. This is the other day. This is the other day. Everything's fine, right? Ain't no issues. You ain't telling you sending those type of texts at 11 something at night, right? Okay, what I said, leave my baby alone. She should be thanking me. That's it. Everything he got. Yesterday at 10:59. Can you send me your lawyer's name and number? Just call my lawyer again. Like I told you, you have not retained or paid her. Tell Clarence to pay it. He will do it. I'm on hold. We'll be speaking to my lawyer shortly. I have no clue who that is. Spoke to my lawyer. We are meeting Saturday. Then we'll be ready for mediation. My lawyer just spoke to the person you said was your lawyer, and she stated she still hasn't been retained, and that you should reach out. That she'll reach out to you. I'm tired of y'all playing public image games with me, and I'm being the bigger person, not playing back. I tried to be nice, but you played in my face. Garbage day is tomorrow, which is today. All things not belonging to me and my daughter will be on the curb tonight. I've been storing it for over 6 months. That's over two. I spoke to my attorney again. She did not speak to your attorney since her and I spoke. We are meeting Saturday, which is the soonest her schedule allows. After that, we will be ready to proceed. The graduation is June 6th, right? No, it's June 5th. Stupid. Get back what you win. That's what. Stop playing with me. Every time you say something, I'm a bomb you. Shall
I just got to say before I continue, it is sad that the Black community is doing that to each other. It is sad that they're hurting each other like this. I mean, this is going to scar both of them mentally. And it's sad. And you know what else is sick? And I'm a hypocrite. I know I'm a hypocrite. Okay, what else is sick is the Black community, they feed into this. You know, when I was growing up back in the day, you know, how I grew up was the right way, right? Everybody else did not grow up like me. They grew up wrong. When I was growing up, Black people were like, get off the internet with this shit. Get off the internet. You can even do this type of stuff because nobody wanted to see it. And if they hid it or they saw it, they would just tell you to shut it down. Stop it, stop it, stop it. You'll have so many people in the Black community that would just shut it down, stop it, because they did not want to entertain the foolishness. And they know it does not look good. And Black people back in my day, they really cared about image and reputation and all that. And this will, you know, it's not good for a look, you know, but now we don't care about the image of morals, values, and not like that. We care about the outer appearance. We care about the clothes you wear and the makeup you got on and all this other bull crap, right? So, you know, just saying.
go back to when you was in Africa and people was wishing they got their shots? Should I scroll back to then? Let me scroll back to then. Play with me. Play with me. Play with me. And my daughter goes to bed at 9:30 at night. 10:30 on a bad night. So if he's telling you I was talking to calling my daughter, it's a lie. My daughter has her own phone. She has her own phone. Okay? Stop playing with me, sir. Oh, and you just filed that today. Look at the date. For anybody that just came in and just missed that, don't play with me, sir. Don't play with me. Nobody was trying to get you back. If I wanted to get you back, all I had to do was just listen to the cries and the pleading. I have that too. You want me to play the audio of you crying? Or do you want me to place the footage of you sleep on the couch? What happened? The last time that you was over there, and I was like, bro, this ain't it. Stop. You're never going to win this with me because I don't care anymore. Listen to me. Look at me. The woman that you knew, she is gone. You have successfully got rid of her. That lady that gave you grace, that saved face for you, that took the hit so that we both don't look crazy, even if it made me look crazy, because I feel like, oh, you know what? My celebrity could take it. Yours can't believe I can take the hit. She's gone. She's gone. Now go explain that. Matter of fact, let's scroll down. Oh yeah, and there was no shots to go to Africa. It was pills. How do I know? Because the text came to my phone because he's still on my health insurance. He just didn't want you to go. That's all. So he could sit over there and call me every day about how being here just makes me think about everything. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Yesterday, I was laid up yesterday. Was I not laid up? Were we not laid up? Oh. What? Ew. I don't even like the cologne you wear. It's gross. Ew. Come on. And you got me blocked. Emotional. Why I'm blocked? How you popping shit and try to talk shit about me and got me blocked? I can't even see it. Thankfully, I know you can't take an L. I know you over there losing your mind trying to figure out what she gonna do next. I'm gonna do everything. Everything that you think that I might not do, I'm going to do. Everything. 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 Stop lying through them fucking teeth that I paid for. Fucking liar. And go ahead and say I ain't paid for it so I can call my daughter godmother and send a fucking receipt. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. It's not sad. It's not sad. It's not sad. What's sad is that a grown man, Mr. Breckland, Mr. Real Nigga, who's sitting here like a girl posting on your page to make somebody that you just told me. I don't even know why y'all have a problem. I just met her. I don't even know why she's mad at you. I just met her. Doing all that. Like, stop playing with me. Secure your bag, bro. Secure your bag. Trying to get back with you. Are you crazy? No, Jew, don't add please nothing. Let her go. 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 Fuck out of here. What is you talking about? Y'all got me fucked up. My lips all dry and shit. I'm in the mall trying to be low, trying to get me an outfit for tomorrow. And now this is when you want to come post. I've been waiting all day. I promise you. Promise you. By the way, my stepson called me. Want me to put him on my live? I'll put him on my live and let him go. I'll let him go. Mr. Great Dad, Mr. Great Husband. I will add him to my life and let him go on you. He told me thank you. I felt bad after because I didn't even realize that. Like, oh shit, I could have just possibly put him in and said thank you. Thank you, Remy.
Ooh, I told y'all, if you didn't know what she's talking about, Papoose got a gay son, and he's ashamed of his gay son, y'all. So bad that he don't even claim his gay son. And she said that her stepson, which is the gay son, Papoose gay son, that he's ashamed of. We're going to make it known because he shouldn't be ashamed of the gay son, right? But okay, anyway, she said that he called Remy Ma, the stepmom, ex-stepmom, said, thank you so much for exposing his ass. Thank you so much. And she says, Papoose, you keep it up. I'm going to have your gay son on her live and have him to blow. Tell it all. Okay? Woo. Papoose don't want that. Papoose do not want that, honey. Okay? I tell you, just in the sake of gay pride, right? There we go. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for saying I look nice. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I do have a lot of complaints, but I'm not going to complain. Okay? Let's go.
Weirdo. I'm really seeing try to, oh, you a girl. You a girl. Look at him. Emotional. Stop playing with me, sir. Stop playing with me. Matter of fact, let me get the app.
And I want to say something too. She keeps on saying emotional. You're a girl. And I got to say, the reason why she says this, and you have to blame the men that put this out. Men always say, women are emotional, right? That's what you guys put out in society. Women are emotional. So we attach a person with emotions, overly emotional, as feminine, because it's stated that men are logical. So if you're logical and you're not moving in your emotion, that's more of a masculine thing. But if you're emotional, then that's your feminine. So that's the only reason why she's saying that. She didn't create it. That's what these men put out there, and they just going to take it and they're going to use it as they see fit, as you prescribed. Okay, that's all that is.
A post on cock. Hold up. And the only reason why, if anybody's wondering why is he still on my health insurance, but
all right, Wednesday say everybody got emotions. Well, tell that to the men that always say women are overly emotional. Okay, are you telling the men, hey, men are emotional too? So I'm just saying, save it for when that conversations happen, and let these men know that push that out. That you know what, men are emotional too. But they're going to change it up and they're going to, well, no, women are more emotional. They're overly emotional. And that's why, I mean, when you see men overly emotional too, though, I agree with you. I think you're human. I think humans are emotional. Uh, I think they both. I think some humans are more emotional than the next. I think that, okay, we got men and women, right? Testosterone and you got estrogen. I know about hormones, okay? I know about hormones. I know about all of them, okay? So when you have testosterone, you are emotional. You get mad, okay? You get more mad and attitudey, tooty, tooty, and you may do some smash out. And when you have estrogen a lot in your body, you may get more sad. You may cry more. Okay. You may become more sensitive. But being angry is sensitive too. It's just a different emotion. But they both are emotional. I got to teach y'all so much now, man. But get ready because I'm going to teach y'all. Okay. Let's go.
It's against the law in New Jersey while you're going through a divorce to take them off of your health insurance. So unfortunately, I can't. I can't. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Let's scroll. Let me get those ready. Send me Shorty number. I send it directly to her. I send you the whole video.
Okay, so Unity says women are more emotional, biological speaking. How is that true? How is that true? Let's talk about it. Let's kill it now. If you have a man and he gets angry, he's very fragile. They said masculinity is a fragile thing. Am I right or am I wrong? Press 1 if masculinity is fragile. Okay, press 10 if masculinity is tough, meaning that it can take a lot of shit and it's not going to get overly emotional. Okay, so I believe that women in this time period can take more and they can still be cool, level headed. I think there can be more logical. But when you have a man and his wife cheats on him, or the wife, he catches his wife in the act on a freak off, he is 9 times it's going to get overly emotionally, and he probably going to do some physical harm. You know, women would do it too, though. But when you say men are less emotional, where are you getting that information from? When I'm around men, straight men, and they're watching the basketball game and football game, they are so emotional. They yelling, that's an emotion. They're happy, that's an emotion. They sad about it. Some of them even crying, that's emotion. They angry, that's emotion. All through it. Okay. Now, when girls watching the basketball game, they're not that damn emotion when it comes to basketball. Okay. So when you're saying more emotional, please break that down. Please break it down. We want to understand. Educate. Educate. Okay, give back. So I'm looking at Unity Copper. Unity Copper, I'm waiting on your answer. Or you can come up here and talk to me. I'm just curious. It says men are equally emotional as women. When a dude is quick to get into a fight, he's been aggressive. That's emotion. When you're ready to get into a fight. And I think men are more prone to get into a fight than women. What do you guys think? Do you think men are more prone to get into a fight? Press 7 if men are more prone to get into a fight. Or press 15 if you feel like women are more prone to get into a fight. The women I know are not that hot-headed, but this new batch of women that's on these baddies and on Facebook, honey, they just like the men when it comes to fighting, you know? So, yeah. Your hormones got you confused. How did my hormones get me confused? Tell me, baby. Tell me about my hormones. Can you please tell me about my hormones? I'm waiting for you to know. Okay. How my hormones got me confused. I know what I'm talking about. I have experience. Okay. You don't. I don't know what you got. You know what? Whatever you got, I don't give a damn. Hell, I said what I said. We all have issues. Say it's all in our foods and weaknesses. Facts being men just as emotional. I'm not buying the food theory. I think that it's in your DNA. I think some people are more hot headed. When you're more hot headed, you're more emotional, you're more sensitive. Me calling you a biatch, you're going to get very emotional and want to come after me. If I say your mama, if I talk about your mama, you are more prone to get emotional. But if you say something about me or my mama, I'm probably just going to be like, whatever, you know? That means you're more emotional because I can trigger you so easily. Okay? Man, I got to break this shit down for y'all because they haven't did a good job with teaching y'all in this world. And they're giving you a lot of misinformation. Okay? Just listen to her talk. You can tell she got some mental issues. You talking about Remy Ma? Because I know you ain't talking about me. Okay? Shit. Okay? So is Papoose going to sign the paperwork? I don't know. I hope so. Women these days are way tough and emotional stunned out. I don't know what you mean by stunned out. I don't know what you mean by that. All right. Nope. It's medical and scientific proven. What's medical and scientific proven? Are you talking about stats when it comes to majority women versus majority men? Every man ain't the same. Sorry. Every man is not equal to another man. Every woman is not the same. Every woman is not equal to the next woman. We're all are different. Some men are going to be more emotional, less emotional. Some women are going to have more testosterone than some of these men and vice versa. Okay, all this monolith and trying to put people in a box, it will give you misinformation every single time. And then when shit comes up and it does not align with your theory that you have been told, then you get upset. No, don't get upset. Get out of your emotions, right? Being upset is part of being emotional. So don't be upset. Get out of your feelings. Because if you are in your feelings, you're just showing your feminine trait and you're becoming emotional. Okay. And if you're a man, suck it up. Literally, right? Okay, suck it up. Let me look at the comment section, see what y'all saying. Shit, let's talk. Their daughter will see this. Well, their kids gonna see all of well, their son already saw it. I came to the conclusion that she is bitter. Well, does she have a right to be bitter? She feels like that girl is playing on her top. And Papoose knows that Remy don't play. Papoose knows that Remy, she get crazy. So, I mean, that's just Papoose. And then he's with another girl. I think she's go crazy too. Papoose, listen, Papoose has to be accountable for the women that he pick, right? Press 7 if you feel like Papoose have to be accountable for the type of women that he picks. I don't think none of them are victims. None of these individuals are innocent. Papoose knows that Remy Ma is a tough cookie. He knows that she's aggressive. I mean, he knows that she's not sweet and feminine and docile and all that shit. He like him rough. He like him aggressive. He like him with all that rah-rah. And that's what he's going to get. When it come to break up, it's going to be some firecrackers cracking. When he breaks up with that boxer girl, we're going to hear about it. It's going to be a scandal. Hell. So I feel like everybody has to be accountable for the people they choose to. It says, where is her dude? I don't think she got a dude because the easy to block, I think that was a horrible pick for her, but she wanted to be with him for whatever reason. But I don't think that worked out. I really don't think that worked out in her favor. Easy to block captain, right? He used her as clown too. Well, possibly, or they used each other, but it did not work. That was a failure. She failed. They failed. Okay, they failed. It says we have the same physical make and organs, male and female. Okay, I don't know the point in that one though, baby. All right, you gotta tell me the point in that one. Okay, can they just shut the f up and move on? Now you know they can't do that. Hell, let me tell you why. You know why? Because right now in society, it's all about streaming. It's all about putting your business out on the internet to make money or to get you a name. Like everybody is about to be streaming their butts off because everybody's getting laid off on their job. More people are becoming streaming. More people getting on TikTok. More people are just becoming an open book. And this is part of the open book era. Back in our day when we was growing up, celebrities would never come on a platform and just air it all out. Now we are in a different world where everybody is airing it out. And if you don't air your shit out, then you have to worry about other blogs taking your narrative and running with it. And that's why Remy made the point, like all these blogs are out here, talking about I'm sick, and they got hundreds of thousands of views, and people are believing it because people believe lies now. And if you don't speak out about it, then people going to believe the lie. And you think, well, I'm just going to let that shit pass. That was yesterday's world. That was the world 5-10 years ago. This is a new world. If you don't speak out about it, if you don't stop the lies, they're going to stack it up and add on to the lies they already put out. And they don't stop. They keep going with more and more and shit. You think, okay, I'm just going to be quiet, let this shit die down. No. Once they start hitting views on your ass, they're going to keep going on and on. They're going to add to it. They're going to add to it. They're going to pour into it. They're going to find some other shit. Let's put this in the mix. And that is what the world is coming to now on social media. So unfortunately, it's not like 5-10 years ago when the world was more conservative. It is different now. So your best bet is to speak out and to stop the rumors. It's sad, but that's where we are. But what do you guys think about all this? Okay, Unity Cooper, I caught her. She says, whereas men have more testosterone, which can affect emotional irregulation, often leading to more control or outwardly less expressive emotional response. I disagree. When men have testosterone, they get upset. When testosterone is in your body, you get more angry really fast. They're very easy not to deal with no nonsense. Okay? I mean, when you look at people that take people out of here, killers, a lot of times when you kill, a lot of times it's with some type of passion. If you're killing the ops, if you have enemies, I mean, that takes emotional rage a lot of times. Usually it's not like, okay, this is just a simple thing and I'm just going to take them out. Like a hitman, like a higher professional hitman that just goes out hitting people and they don't know who that person is. These are hitmans. I think the hitman, they don't have emotional attachment because they're just doing their job, right? Like I've seen some hitmans on TV and they just doing their job. They don't even know who they're killing. They don't know nothing. They just get paid to hit. But oftentimes when you watch the news, the people that are dying are the people that got the ops or people that's close to them or the people that used to be their friend or enemies. They know these people. So it's personal and it's passion behind it. And when passion and personal, that's emotions. So these guys are filled with emotion. When you're talking to a guy and you don't want to talk to him, he gets emotional and he goes, "You a stupid ass bitch. I ain't want to talk to your dumb ass. No way, bitch." You know what I mean? He goes off. He might try to throw something at you if you're texting them and you don't respond fast enough. "Oh, you saw my goddamn post, bitch. So you ghosting me now?" Ain't that emotion? So I disagree with that because I see a lot of testosterone and yeah, they get very emotional. Okay, so I think that propaganda came from the past. That propaganda came from probably like 1920 when they felt that women were only for making babies and getting in that kitchen. They didn't feel like women should be able to read because they're stupid. It was going along those lines. Women are stupid and they should not be able to read. Why are we giving females books when they're dumb? That they should just lay on their back, pop them babies, cook and clean. They shouldn't be in a workplace because they're too emotional. All they do is cry when they have the babies and all that. And I think it came from the lack of understanding or trying to understand when a woman is giving birth and she's going through all these emotions because of her body during the birth thing. And they just like, put that goddamn baby out. Push that goddamn baby out. But things have definitely gotten different. And I think people have more gotten understanding about the opposite sex. So I think that ideology it stems from back in the day, a long time ago. Okay. All right. So Remy messed up big time. Got to stay relevant, regardless if it's good or bad. Well, we can deduct these theories, not facts. Yeah, but guess what? You have to continue to educate people because you already know you do have a regime that do want to take America back again, and they want to burn all the education, and they're going after people that feel like they're smarter than the next. So they're going to demonize people that feel like you too smart, you so educated, you're not relatable. And we need to go back to when America made sense and everything was black and white. Okay, so you do have that regime that is very powerful, that is dominating, and they have the powers to be that's backing them. So things can change any second now, and we are seeing the damn change. Shit, we seeing the change. Hell, okay, hell. Let's get these goddamn likes up. What else do you guys have to say about it? Let me see if I can play a little bit more.
Thing that I literally entertained just because I knew this day was going to come. Weirdo. Weird to the dome.
All right. Truth said men do not cry like women. Okay, well, we have to also realize that crying is not just emotion, is just not crying. There's different emotions, right? Angry is an emotion. And usually men get angry, right? That's an emotion. That's just as much as an emotion as someone crying and playing victim. Their emotions. Okay. Some would beg to differ. I gotta check this out. Is hunger, is that an emotion too? Let me look. Is being horny, is that an emotion? Let me look. Hold on. I'm about to type it. Horny, is that an emotion? Is that an emotion? I'm not sure. Comment, let us know. It's okay, no, horny is not an emotion. Okay. Hungry. Let me see. Hungry. I mean, just some I'm just not sure about. Let me see. um, is feeling hungry or emotion? Hunger is an emotion. They say hunger is an emotion. Did y'all know hunger is an emotion? Did y'all know that? Shit, I'm always emotional, damn motherfucker. Okay, I stay hungry. Did y'all know they said hunger is emotion? Oh my goodness. It said yes, men do have emotions, but women express their emotions more compared to men that tend to suppress or hide their emotions. I disagree again, Unity. I think that men express their anger quite a lot. I feel like men express their anger quite a lot. Tell me where you get this from. Like when it comes to anger, because I see that's the most emotion men probably deal with is more anger. Girls probably deal with more crying. So there's the two, but they're both emotions. So Men have to have emotions, but women express their emotions more compared to men. I'm trying to think. Do you guys agree with that? Now, I feel when it comes to communication, I feel that men lack in communication. I think that women are better communicators, but when it comes to communication, I think men don't know how to communicate. If I'm just doing general, I think that men lack in communication, but expressing emotions, no, I think they express that anger side a lot. I mean, I get a lot of rage all the time. Every day, if I entertain a man, I'm gonna get some anger because I'm not gonna respond as fast as he want me to. If he want to see me on demand and I say no, he gonna say, "See you playing fucking games with me. You bullshitting around." Okay. I'm like, no, I just got something to do. Okay. They want sex on demand. When you don't give these men sex on demand, do you know they get angry? Okay. I don't think they got a problem showing their emotions because I'm always seeing their emotions. Honestly, I'm always saying it. But I do feel like they have an issue with communication. Okay. I had this individual, right? This guy, he's like, I just want to come over. I'm like, I'm not having sex, you know? Oh, that's fine. You know, I just want to see you and spend time with you. I'm like, well, I don't know. I said, well, we can play tic-tac-toe. I like playing board games. I know I sound corny, but I like playing board because they like, well, I just want to watch Netflix with you. I don't like watching movies with guys because I feel like they just can't watch movies. It's always going to be some shit. Well, anyway, girl, he came over here playing tic-tac-toe. I beat his ass. He was mad about it. He thought he was going to win. But anyway, he got real irritated, you know, because the night was ending and he really thought he was going to get some. But I said, I communicated to you clearly that I was not putting out. But he, in his mind, was so frustrated and so angry. I was like, well, did you come over here just to hit some ass? And then he gonna say some, yeah. Well, why didn't you say that? Because I asked you earlier. Okay. Communication. And it's like I have to think for some, you know. But I don't see emotion. I think they show emotion quite well. I just my experience, communication is a failure. Okay. But Gigi out my face. Okay, let's continue here.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We in Africa, right? I ain't go to Sierra Leone. I ain't go to Sierra Leone. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. You call me. Call me later. You call me back. Call me later. I'm busy. Hold on. Sending me videos. Yo, right now it's 1 minute. I can't make this up if I wanted to. Why do I care what degrees is out there? Small talk. Videos of everything that's going on. Yo, how do they balance that? I'm not gonna lie, the motor carts is fire. It's only 92 degrees. I'm assuming it's supposed to rain. This and that's not. You already know when they give the temperature. This everything was fine. Look at me, you dressing like Brooklyn over there. You better get some kente cloth. I hate traveling with a bunch of stuff. Stop it. You have clothes. Look, I hate traveling with a bunch of stuff, and I don't have any clothes anymore. I wear the same things all the time. Stop it. You have clothes. You just don't want to come get them. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? Don't play with me. Don't play with me. And the last time you was at the house, when you was in the closet, remember? I recorded that too because you're a weirdo. So now I gotta do your weirdo tactics and record you and keep record of stuff. Weirdo. Come back again. Come back again. Stupid.
If you crave nature but still
All right. So that was that. I mean, that was a lot. So Unity says men express emotions like anger or frustration, and women express emotions like sadness, fear, or empathy. I agree. I agree with you. Okay. Our first agreement. Now, I feel that the reason why that is because at a young age, men and boys and girls are groomed to be able to express certain emotions and not to express others. When you're a boy in certain societies, you are groomed, you cannot cry. Crying is for little girls. You cannot complain. Complaining is for little girls. You're not a girl, are you? And you get shamed and demonized if you express those natural emotions. So at a young age, they groom these boys not to be able to express their natural emotions. And it stuns their growth. They end up doing some weird shit behind it, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. Hmm. Yep. So we got to start having some good talks again, right? Right. Ooh, and they keep calling my phone, child. But I think she was wrong for putting our text messages up, putting the privacy up. I think that Remy went very hard. I think it's not necessary to go as hard as she went. I think Papoose retaliated and he went hard as well. I don't think neither of them should have went as hard. They are in their 40s going on 50. You on your 40s going on, you they hitting their 50s. You have of 100 and going on like this on social media, man, y'all need to be out there on a cruise enjoying life, not dealing with this bull crap. And I'm so sorry they have to deal with it. They don't have to, but they put themselves into it, you know I don't wish that on me. I don't wish that on anybody. I know for me, if I'm even now, I don't the last thing I want to do is get on this internet and argue with anybody. I want to mind my business and I don't want nobody minding my business. And I want to enjoy life. I want to travel. I want to taste some good foods. I want to look good. I want to stunt. Okay. I just want to feel good and everything and just feel good and make people happy. That's all I want to do. I cannot stand this conflict, this drama they got going on. It's so personal. It's just it makes me sick, honestly. It really does. But this is what it comes to, and this is what the Black community, they love to complain about it, but they love to entertain it. And I know I'm a hypocrite because I talk about it. It's a part of my job. Hell, of course you can get another job, but yeah. But until I get another job that then I'm going to be doing it. But I do not support this. I don't condone it. And it's horrible. And I don't celebrate it. Even though I can get hype and be like, girl, let me tell y'all what's going on. That's just me putting on for a show because this is a show, but I don't celebrate that at all. In real life, when I cut the cameras off, I'm just sick to my stomach of it, honestly. All right. Yes, yes, yes. She's okay. Let me add Bianca. Bianca, are you there?
Yes, let me turn off the TV because I got you on the TV too.
Okay.
Hey, you look beautiful, girl. Look at you. You look beautiful every day, girl.
I
I be
tried.
loving your hair.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So yeah, I think Papoose and Remy just need to get a divorce. I never thought this would come. I thought they would be the last one not getting divorced. I thought they wouldn't be doing all this on the internet and stuff. I thought they was gonna be a better person, but I think Papoose is still holding on to Remy Ma. She don't want. She's done. It seems like she's like fed up. She's done. She's done. She don't want to do it. But Papoose, he just prolonging it because he still have feelings for her. He really don't care about Carissa. Carissa is a rebound. That's all he is. Just a rebound. When he get divorced with Remy Ma, Carissa gonna see his true colors, and she don't want to go expose him. She want because she's. It seems like she's into him more. Carissa is into him more than he's into her. Like she was on live to my love him. I like he didn't say not one word. Like she's doing too much with a married man. Me, I wouldn't do that. I won't go with a married man. I don't care if you separated. I don't care. Me personally, I won't do that because it's any chance y'all might get back together. And another thing, if you do get a divorce, you still gonna need healing because y'all been with each other for 20 years. So you gonna need healing. You're not gonna be the same man. So I feel like this whole situation is crazy, but Clarissa, she need to sit down somewhere and stop trying to brag on him because at the end of the day, when it comes to the light, girl, you gonna be mad, you gonna be hurt, you gonna wish you ain't never did, said the things you love him and all this. Girl, she look crazy saying that about a married man though.
Mm. Well, let me speak on Clarissa. Now, Clarissa, hold on, because I hear some backdrop. Stay right there. I'm gonna put you down. But Clarissa, let me tell you something. I don't know if you ever been in a relationship before. I want to know about your past, Clarissa. Have you ever been in love? Have a man ever loved you? Is this the best situation you ever been in with a man? And you have to really think about this, Clarissa. He just got out of a toxic relationship. So, of course, right now, he's needy of that connection. He needs someone to love on him. And you are doing that. But is it genuine? Is it because he's clear minded and he's clear of the baggage and he's really looking at this with clear eyes? No, he's still got a lot of baggage. He still is dealing with a lot of stuff. His vision is blurry. His ears are impaired. Okay. So you are there of a comfort for him. And I think that I don't understand. You don't under. I think that she just don't know, because she lacks experience. Or maybe she likes to play this position. For me, have I ever been a rebound? I have been a rebound, and I signed up to be a rebound. Okay, I'm not a victim. I knew that he still had feelings for his ex. Okay. But why did I want to be a rebound at that time? I think because I was dealing with insecurities and I don't know. I had a goal and the goal was not about him. And I don't know. I'm thinking it may have been selfish because I'm a very selfish person. I can be. But I wanted to show him that somebody could love him. You know, it almost felt like I was giving to charity, because he was so hurt by how his ex had did him. And I was like, I can really show him love. I know how to love and I can make him feel good and I can make him feel like someone he can depend on. And I said, I wanted to be that for him. Even though I knew he had feelings for his ex still, that didn't bother me. He would tell me about the problems of his ex and I would listen. Because I just wanted to be his pillow. I wanted to be someone he can confide in. Why did I want him? I don't know. Was the dick good? It was. Was the dick big? It was. Okay. It was, girl. Honey, that motherfucker was good. Okay. Shit. Would I do it again? I don't think I would do it again. Why won't I do it again? I think that I played too long. I should have went in and went out. So when I got him healed, he was at a good state mentally, where he didn't feel like too attached to me. But then I played myself because I got my feelings involved in him. So I had to figure out how do I reel my feelings out of him. And when I get my feelings inside, it's like my claws is getting hooked on your ass. And it takes me a minute to process this to get it out. Okay. So during this time, we was in a time of going back and forth. We're together, we're not together, we're unsure. And I just felt like he got his sanity back. I made him get his sanity back because he was feeling so lonely and shit. And I just was there to make him feel good and it feel like he had somebody. And I loved him and I showed him a sunshine. His mom loved me, his family loved me, And I made him feel good. And I knew what I was doing. So like I said, I'm not a victim in that. But I started to get feelings for him. He started to go out and he didn't want me to go out with him. He started to go off doing different shit. And then I heard that he was with some other hoes. You know what I mean? So I had my feelings involved. Did I tell him my feelings? Hell no, I didn't tell him. I didn't tell him. I didn't tell him like I'm deeply in love or nothing like that, or I got deeply feelings. Because I don't know if it was real love anyway. But I have feelings for him, you know? But I didn't express it because I wanted to play it cool. Shit. I feel like when I tell you, I want you to come over, I want to see you, and you keep on ignoring me. You only gonna ignore me one too many times, okay? One time, okay. Two times, it's okay. Listen, I was outside like Trina. I'm single again. I'm back on a prowl. I thought it was perfect. I don't know how. Wait a goddamn minute. It ain't no. But the thing about it is, we wasn't really official, but we was always together. But the times where I felt like he was spending other time with other people and his other cousins without me, when usually I go with him everywhere, I felt abandoned. And I felt abandoned because he always needed me. Do you understand? And I liked that he needed me, but he didn't need me anymore. So I felt like I needed to go off and do something else. So I ended up going off and doing something else. And then when I did something else, why the motherfuckers started coming up? Girl. Listen. Okay. So I'm in the bed at my place with another nigga laid up, girl. Mind you, it was a good session that night, right? He come knocking on my goddamn door, banging on my door. Girl, I was so scared. I was like, damn, he gonna whoop my ass. You know the niggas I fuck with, they don't play, okay? And I was telling the dude, I said, get the fuck on out. That dude was so pissed off at me, and I was pissed off at myself because I'm like, this is a good ass nigga, but I gotta cut ties with him. He felt so disrespect. He was like, you got a nigga? I said, I think I do. I think we back together now. Shit. I thought we was listen, when he ditched me those 2 times, I thought we was over with. I thought he done got his groove back and he was gone. I was feeling some type of way. So anyway, I kicked him out. He was sleeping good. I said, get your ass up. Get your ass up, nigga. You gotta go. Come on, my nigga outside. You gotta go. I said, don't go in the front, go in the back. Okay. So homeboy, he finally left. And it's funny because God sent a dream to me that day, right? Early that night, I had a dream that he was gonna come and whoop my ass. That's just me feeling guilty. So I got that dude out of there. That dude was like, don't ever call me. He don't ever want to see me again because how I kicked him out my place and stuff and had him go on the side and I was dealing with somebody else. And it was very disrespectful of me to invite somebody to my house knowing I got a rock roller on the loose and I don't know about that situation. It was selfish. I'm a very selfish person, can be. And that was very selfish of me. So anyway, later on, what was that, yesterday? Okay, this will happen. So around 6 or 7 o'clock, because he came over around 3 or 4 o'clock after he left the damn club. Okay, so around 6, 7 o'clock, I called like, did you call? Like I'm acting sleep and shit, right? Like I ain't hear nothing. Knowing damn well I heard everything. He was like, yeah, I seen that motherfucking nigga parking in your parking spot. I know you had a nigga over there. I said, no, I did not. I'm lying. I am a liar. I said, no, I would never do that. I would never do that. I said, what happened was the neighbor parked in my parking spot. Just lying, because anytime when he come over there, I always allow him to park in my parking spot because I stay in an apartment and it was hard to find street parking. So I would park on the street and I would have him park in my parking lot. But I had this another dude park in my parking lot, but I told him it was the neighbors, but he didn't believe me because he knew I lied about that. So yeah, I don't even know how we got here. But anyway, thank you for your donation. Thank you, Carlo. Carlo donated $10. I really appreciate that. I would definitely marry you, sweet spot. Thank you. I'm 36, but I'm mature and secure. Not one of these overgrown adolescent wannabe rappers. You deserve love too. Thank you. And I really appreciate you. And keep on hitting that Cash App and making it clap. Okay, because I really feel the love and I need the love. I really do. Thank you so much. Whew, thank you so much. Uh-uh-uh. But homegirl, the boxer girl, be careful. With being the rebound. I don't know if she knows that or not, but I signed up to be a rebound in a situation. Am I the only one? Press 1 if you ever signed up to be a rebound. Press 5 if you never signed up to be a rebound. Press 15 if you was a rebound and you just did not know it. Okay. Okay, Bianca, I'm going to add you back.
You crazy. Why you kick that man out? This is what I would have did. I would have said, you ditched me for 2 days. Yeah, he was over here. Yes, he was. While you
Okay,
was over there with the other girls and the other women.
I
Yes, I
can't
was
do
doing me
that.
too.
Okay, I can't do that because let me tell you, Bianca, I'm going to put you down real quick. Let me tell you, the reason why I could not be honest and forward with him, and it's a horrible decision. And when you have feelings with somebody, you should be honest. But I'm selfish. So my selfishness would not allow me to be honest because I want you. Okay. I don't want you to look at me bad. I don't want you to look at me as a whore. I want you to feel like I don't see nobody but you. That's what I want you to believe. Okay. So by me telling you this, it's I didn't want you to see the real truth that I am a whore. Okay. I don't want you to look at me like that. I want you to see that I only think about you and only you, even though you abandoned me for those 2 days or those days. I wanted you to feel like I'm still just waiting at home, waiting on you. That is the narrative I wanted to paint. I did not expect him to come over that night because he like ghosts me. He didn't ghost me. He was still in text and communication, but it was like he was rather spending time with his friends and other things than going to different clubs without me. But I knew, maybe this rebound is over. Maybe he's healed now and it's time for me to move on. So I wanted to feel good that night. I felt lonely that night. And I know it's horrible when you feel lonely to feel like a whore, okay? But I felt lonely, and being a slut is like a drug, okay? When people going through shit, they cope by doing drugs or drinking. I just be a hoe, okay? So I invited somebody over to hold me that night and to drill me down, and it served as a little bit distraction. But I couldn't even get him out my mind because I started having dreams that he was going to whip my ass because I felt like what I was doing was wrong. I knew what I was doing was wrong, but it was selfish of me. And I just needed some type of somebody. I felt lonely, And maybe I was a lonely person that time. I don't know. But anyway, I wanted a man. Okay, and I got that man. But I regret having that man because I rather would have had the situation play out like I'm just waiting on you. And he comes in after the club and I just love on him so he can feel confident that I'm always there because that what I wanted. I wanted him to feel like I will always be there for him. And I like him feeling that way. I like him being comfortable with me that way. And when I did that, it just kind of erased that position he had in his head about me, So that was that. Okay. Hey, Bianca.
That's conniving.
Well, I'm a conniving motherfucker. Shit.
Because me, I would have said, since you've been gone with your little friends, I would have been texting him, I'm going to do me and you could just do you. Or if he would have came over, I would say, you just don't pop up over here. You've been gone for 2 days. I don't care how you feel about me.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Bianca, and he shouldn't have popped over. And you're right, Cinnamon. He should not have popped over. He did pop over without calling, but it's my fault. I take full accountability. Why is it my fault? Because I overplayed my card, and I was telling him I don't care. You can pop over anytime. I have nothing to hide. I was one of them. I was like, go through my phone. I have nothing to hide. Pop over my house. I have nothing to hide. Have my password. I have nothing to hide. Like everything I am, I'm with you. Because he had trust issues from his past, because his past hurted him. His ex hurted him. So I wanted to show him, like, I can give you my password. I give you everything, you know? And I fucked up, you know? But it is what it is. Okay, so I that was my I did that.
Gigi, you are hell.
Mhm.
That is funny. But yeah, Carissa, she gonna figure out. They're just crazy. They're just crazy. I would never do that with a married man. I'm sorry. I don't give a care if you're separated. What if you get divorced? I'm still not gonna be with you. And she's a beautiful girl. So you single. You don't have no kids. You don't have nothing. What happened to the fiance she was with at first? That's crazy.
I didn't even know she had a relationship. Yeah, what did happen to that?
Why would you want a married man instead of a single man? That don't make sense.
Well, I think that when she met Papoose, Papoose was in a place where he needed to feel saved. And I felt like maybe she felt like she was someone like a savior, coming in to rescue, giving him a support. And I think he loves that support that he gives her, because he is still heartbroken. I really feel like he's still heartbroken by Remy. And I think like part of him is still have feelings for Remy. Do you guys think that he still have feelings for Remy, and still heartbroken from Remy? Press one if you feel like he's still in the heartbreak stage, and he's still, yeah. I don't think he ever really wanted this right now. And I think that she feels important in his life, and I think it's just a connection. I don't know why she picked him, but I think that has a lot to do with it. But I think that she should know this is just a phase because he's in a transition. And of course he can transition to really like and love her, but it's a toss up because he can transition, and while he's transitioning, you are a crutch for him so he can get whole again. But when he becomes whole and he is a whole man and he's over Remy and he's over his heartbreak phase, is he still gonna want you or not? Maybe he will. Maybe you being him right now is going to get credit, and he's going to remember this, and he's going to stay loyal to you because you is there for him at a time when you really need it, especially if he's emotional. I have learned when people are going through their worst, hardest storm and a person is there for them, they will never forget that person. It could be the smallest things. I know when I was going through my worst storms ever, the smallest things that certain people did to like always be there for me, or it meant so much because I was really in need of a word. I was really in need of someone comfort. And I will always remember those certain people in my darkest hour. So I do feel like it have stain, but I'm more emotional. I don't know about him. So
Yeah, I do believe that Pap is still in love with Remy. He want to work on his family. He want to do all that. He just trying to hide it because Remy did him wrong. Remy cheated. You know how men is. They be trying to hide their feelings. In order to hide their feelings, instead of being real, they go and get another woman to cover that pain. See, us women, we just gonna cry. We gonna cry. We gonna do whatever. We gonna show every emotion. But some men, they hide their feelings, so that to get over that, they'll go to somebody, get comfort from that person, you know. But I think Papoose, he's in the phase. I do agree with that. He's in the phase right now. And and then Remy already said he got multiple girlfriends. So The first time when they got into it, she said he got a girlfriend somewhere else in Miami, Florida, whatever. Pap ain't gonna be the same. I'm telling you, he gonna need some healing, and when he do need some healing, he gonna have multiple women. He's not gonna be just with that one woman because he been with Remy for 20 some years. It ain't just it ain't happen. But Carissa, she putting her feelings in there too deep, and she seemed like a type of woman would go buku's bananas if she find out the truth. That's what I get from her. Like if when she find out the truth and what really he is about, she gonna go bananas.
Now, if she ever decide to hit him, how do y'all feel about that? Like if Clarissa, God forbid, decide to hit on Papoose, do he have a right to hit her back? I mean, how does that work? Bianca, how does that work?
Uh, if you start something with a man got feelings too. So you start to hit him, it should be man and man. Don't call the police. Don't do none of that. Just fight. Because you started it, you hit him. So keep your hands off of people, fight back. Okay? A man gonna got feelings too.
But another thing is too, Bianca, she is a professional fighter. I believe that she could really hurt Papoose.
Yeah, she gonna beat him up. I'm sorry, she gonna beat him up. She gonna turn him to loot and everything but loot. So I don't know why he over there playing with that girl.
Now, Ether said that she's not allowed to use her hands. Her hands are licensed. That might be true, but people do break laws.
They sure do break all kind of laws. I hope she don't do that, but she the one putting her feelings involved. You can't be doing that to a married man. Can't be doing that. You gotta be quiet. If you gonna do what you gonna do, just do what you gonna do, girl. Stop saying that you love this man, putting your feelings involved. Stop doing it. Get your feelings out of it. If you just want to play, just play. But you getting deep in love with this man. Calm
Mm.
down, girl. This ain't the only man. Find somebody single, girl. You see, you ain't got no kids or nothing. Just find somebody single. I know there's a lot of men that's out in the industry will be so as handsome and will take care of you, girl. Just find somebody else. But she gonna learn. She gonna figure out. Watch this. Mark my words. This gonna be it gonna explode right in her face. She gonna see.
Boom. All right. Well, thank you so much, Bianca. Thank you all. I really appreciate you all. I'm going to try to go live more often. So I will see you guys tomorrow here at the Messy Sweet Spot. And I may have to just go live more often. So you may see short lives, long lives, in between lives. I want to try something out because right now I'm still trying to figure my algorithm. As you can see, I'm outside the algorithm. Okay. I just stopped doing the AI reaction videos. So usually when I stop doing the AI reaction videos, the bots, they go away. Okay, they be unsubscribing from me. My videos be going down. They like, if you're not gonna react to our shit, then we're not gonna support you with our bots. Fuck it. So I'm gonna have to find an algorithm. The last algorithm I was in was 2 months ago. It was Angie Stone. Man, oh man, we ain't even gonna talk about that, right? Okay. But yeah, so now I'm off to see the wizard. Shit, I'm trying to figure out the algorithm I'm gonna go into next. All right, well, comment, let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you all. Bye.